and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter as well at Dan Who Reviews. And hello, how are we doing? Happy Sunday. Today is Legends and Liquor. It's the show where I basically talk about some toys while you guys watch me have a drink, essentially, because it doesn't seem like anyone else wants to drink with me. Very depressing, but it's fun all the same. Yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late today. I've now got a puppy, and Amanda's left me with the puppy, so if you hear barking in the background, you know who it is. I may bring him up towards the end of the show if he gets a little bit lonely, but yeah, how are you doing? How are you? How are you drinking with me? I haven't even opened the chat yet, but I know I've got some people here, as always. I appreciate you. As always, Legends and Liquor is a show I created for my channel members, for the people that are supporting my channel. I literally put them on the channel. It is so simple, and it's been so much fun. We're in our, this is episode 12 of Legends and Liquor, so that means it's been going for 24 weeks, which is absolutely insane. I remember even just talking about this on the Thursday streams, thinking, oh, that'd be a fun idea, and then I made it happen. Crazy times, and it's been an interesting couple of weeks as well in regards to Legends and toys, and I've got a whole pile of stuff on the floor that I got on Friday, so I never even got to talk about it on the Thursday show. So yeah, lots and lots to talk about. So as always, I always put the invite out to my channel members. Some people hit me up, want to be on the show, some regular faces as always, which is always fun. So yeah, there's two groups. So if you're in group one, just hit me up with a fresh DM on the Instagram. If you're in group one, you know who you are. Let me just give you a little bit of a roll call real quick. So group one, I think I emailed it to myself so I wouldn't forget. And hopefully I didn't delete it. So give me a second. Right, group one is... we've got a special guest from the Infinity Equation. Last time we had Laser Pants. This time we have Dante. We got Tom from Mini Plastic Multiverse. Tanner as well, who's got some interesting news to clarify with us. And he's just seen Shang-Chi, I believe. And then we got Cloud as well. I've not seen Shang-Chi yet, so no spoilers from me. And then Group 2 will just be a little bit later on. So I'm hoping I've got everything good and ready to go. Group 2, you know who you are. I'll message you in a bit, but yeah, let me get the chat up. Let me actually see who's here. That would be good, wouldn't it? And let me get a drink open as well. Let me actually do this properly. I've gone back to Koppelberg. Yeah, Record League didn't want to sponsor me either, so I'm going to keep trying with Koppelberg. This time I've got raspberry. I've never tried the raspberry one, or maybe I have, I can't remember, but I brought it anyway. So let's try it. Yeah, it's all right. It's nice. Raspberry Koppelberg. Dan Who approved. Let me just do the disclaimers real quick. I may as well. So of course, Legends and Liquor is just a gimmick. You don't actually have to drink alcohol. Just bring your favorite drink. Let's talk toys, collectibles, and whatever. And trust me, emphasis on the whatever. There's no rules on this casual sort of virtual hangout. So yeah, whatever. We may talk about exactly that. As always, you can support the channel just like you do on a Thursday. Super chats, anything £4 or $4. Our super producer Robot Friday, not as super as displayed once, aka Rich M, but she's pretty good. She works double duty, so she is available. Anything over £4 or $4, much appreciated. But you know that already. Today is all about the channel members. Don't be scared. If you've never hit that join button before, then give it a go. Give it a go, honestly. Give it a go for a month and get involved with a Legends and Liquor. And if you don't like it, then fair enough. I appreciate you giving it a go. But don't be shy. Hit that join button and you can come and be on this stream. Like, I'm live right now. It is 6:10 on the 5th of the 9th. That's right. In the UK, we don't say the 9th or the 5th, we say the 5th or the 9th. It's very confusing, and when you're talking to Americans and trying to arrange dates. But yeah, hit that join button as always, and you can use these emojis you get on the show. There's extra videos now as well. Actual recap and ranking videos are on the channel. There's a playlist just for channel members. Of course, you can buy the merchandise as well. Much appreciated. And then what people are really here for, let's be honest, is the World Duck Racing League. I know, trust me, I told you whatever. Yeah, this is what we do on a Sunday. We've invented the Duck Racing League, the World Duck Racing League as well. We've gone worldwide with this, and we have actually got official rankings and everything now. So I might be able to grab them up real quick for you. There you go. There's some duck emojis on the screen. I appreciate that. So let me just mute the chat, and I'll bring up So this is the actual rankings of the Duck Racing League right now. We're 4 weeks in, all right? So the first person to reach 50 points wins a grand prize. What that grand prize is yet, it's a mystery. It's a grand mystery prize. We'll figure that out nearer the time. But yeah, your points roll over. All you have to do to be a part of this is be here on a Sunday. It is that simple. Just be in the live chat, be here live, and I'll throw you up there I'll give you a duck to race. So Cheeky Monkey, Kiara is now in the lead. She's going to be in the lead for a while, I think. Closely followed by Rich M and Damien, though, on 10 points. And the Wolfmother got 10 points last week. I'm in 4th place with 3 points, so I really could do with placing today, not going to lie. So, yeah, if you're on the leaderboard, bravo. That is currently the only people with points. There is still opportunity. Today is an opportunity to get some points. So, yeah, that should be fun. Right, let me go back to the chat box real quick. Let me bring up the chat and let me say hello to some people. And then I'll start bringing some guests in. Okay, so Bon Williams was there at the start. So he was Loki with the knives. That's the Unparalleled Universe backstabbers, I am sure. Jamie, Tanner, Mark Tac. Any reason why it says go live at 8? Does it? My bad. I think that was just me rushing around earlier. But we're here now live at 6. It's all good. You know to be here. Right. Cloud's here. I see the foxes and I see the foxes and I see the wolf. So we know the wolf pack is here as well. CJ is here with the Brandon emojis. Brandon, I don't think he's around today, unfortunately. He's a busy man. He's got a lot of family visiting and stuff. But Brandon can live with the Brandon emojis. That's all good. Where's the Brandon emojis? There you go. Brandon lives here in spirit. Give me a second. Need to get a drink. Oh, that was me. I said that. Striding. Rich M is here. 2-hour pre-roll. This is the later to Unparalleled Universe. Oh, my bad, everyone. Sorry. Stress today. George W is here. Ozzy the Geek. I can't read. Hey, Mark Cat kicking us off with a super chat. Thank you very much. He says, I feel Unparalleled needs to get on the duck race. If he wants to, he's an early bird. He does get up nice and early. And what time is it over in the US right now? I think like East Coast. East Coast is about 1, and West Coast it's about 10, I think. So, yeah, it's early for them. Master Wolfpack is in the West Coast. Toy Fast is here. Cles Collectables. Hero of Collectors is here. Rich is here. Phil Jones is here. Dante is here, of course. Matt W. I appreciate you all. Bump 123. Javi, man, a.k.a. Javi. He should be joining us later. Renard Brown. I think I'm saying that right. Tech and Collect. I need to get some of these Tech and Collect 3D pieces that he's doing because I get very jealous seeing all this stuff. Daniel S is here. He says, yo, Fabulous Disaster is here. I need some points. Tied for third. He is tied for first in the duck race. Tech and Collect deals with multiple time zones at the office, dealing with news, dates, drive people crazy. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. I'd love to do a really late show so I can be prime time for the US. Maybe one day we can make that happen. I wanted to stay up tonight to watch All Out AEW, but I don't think I can make it happen, unfortunately. Got a busy day tomorrow, work early, blah, 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 blah. But today I can have a drink and talk to you guys. Right, so let me start getting some people in here so we can start talking toys. So I appreciate you listening to me ramble for the start of this. And let me get this Zoom link out to some people. So it is Zoom for my guests. You guys know the score anyway. You know the score. Right, let's see if we can get in here. Pow, that's what I like to see. So there you go. Dante's got the link. Tom has the link. Tanner has the link. Wolfpack says, I'm out hunting, but I'll be watching from the chat. I appreciate that. Tell me what you find on your little hunt. And I think Cloud is giving me the freshest of DMs. There you go. The links have been set to the first group. Let's get some people in here. Let's talk some bloody toys. Lots to talk about. Jay's Toys Collection UK has just jumped in the building as well. The Ruckus, CJ. I appreciate you all as always. Again, I understand completely that it's a really random time, but I couldn't do it any later on a Sunday, otherwise the missus would kill me. So, yeah, 6 p.m. on every other Sunday. The missus is all right with that. But I would like to do so I don't expect any crazy people watching. As I said, it's time zones are all over the place. But anyone who is here live, I appreciate you even better. Right, let's start bringing some people in. Let me start pressing some buttons, making it happen. And hopefully we're all good. All right, give me a second, gentlemen. Let me press some buttons. Let me get the Streamlabs working, and then I'll start getting some people in here. Right, so we've got... There you go. That will do for now. So let me test you guys, and we'll wait for Dante to get in as well. So Tanner, you're there. You're alive. Is it working? You good?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can. Right. Before we get into it, just one word review of Shang-Chi. I will ask a little bit more, but just one word for now.
I'll have to give 2 words. It was really good.
Okay, really good. That's fine. Cloud, how you doing, my friend?
I'm here, and I'm here with Hellfire Burner.
Hellfire Burner. I like it. And Tom, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, Dan. How are you?
I'm all good. How was church this morning?
It was brilliant.
Basically, I noticed Tom replied to a message on the Discord at like 7:30 on a Sunday, which I'm clearly still in bed by then. So I asked him if he was going to church. He wasn't going to church. He wasn't. Right, Dante, let me get Dante.
No, I'm there every week.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah, of course he is. Right, let's get press another button and get the darkest of Joker Zins in here. I think he's there. I think he's lurking. It's connecting. There he is. He's in the shadows at the minute. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we're good. Dante's like upgraded his Infinity Equation show, so he's on like some other streaming site now. He probably doesn't like Zoom, but he's there. There he is. There he is.
Now, what you say about me for?
I was saying nothing but good things. I was saying you just upgraded the Infinity Equation recently, haven't you? What are you using now?
Shut this show down. I'm shutting production down. Shut the studio down.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough for him. I do apologise. But Dante, absolute pleasure having you here on a Sunday. How are you doing?
I'm good. How's everybody else doing?
Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. Is anyone else drinking with me on Legendary Liquor, or is it genuinely just me like always?
I was drinking some tea, but because I don't feel too good.
Well, no, to be fair, it's early. It's early for you.
I'm
That's
not
a
early.
bit of a tipple.
I do feel like this show has just turned into, it should be just called Dan Drinks and We're Talking Legends or something like that. I need to change the name. Right, okay, let's talk about some toys. Because it's been 2 weeks since we last got here. I've not watched this week's Infinity Equation yet either, so I don't know what Dante's got this week. So I hope you don't mind going around the gambit and just talking about some new toys. Do you want to start, Cloud? Have you got anything new recently since last time we spoke?
I actually got something this morning, like two hours ago. I got this giant bastard.
Sunday delivery, or you're going out to buy that?
Sunday delivery. Yeah.
Who does that? Amazon. Oh, fair play.
Yeah, it was supposed to be here Tuesday, and I woke up and it was like, oh, your package is out for delivery, and I didn't even know it was this because I had ordered something else. So I went downstairs and there was a massive box on the porch. So that was a nice surprise.
Could you use that to knock someone out?
You could kill somebody with this thing. Like, it hurts to pose with all the spikes. This is a hefty piece of plastic.
It seems it.
It's awesome.
Do some weights with it. Just do some curls with it. Yeah.
I need to. Do you see these arms?
That's as I said with Spawn. The only reason I know about it is because like Todd McFarlane and seeing everyone collect toys, but I've never seen anything from Spawn. Never read a comic. Never seen the film. I've been told not to watch the film though. Apparently there was a TV like animated cartoon that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yes. On HBO. It was great. It was really good. Keith David, Goliath, voice of Spawn.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. This actually isn't the Violator I'm used to. He's usually much skinnier. He's really, really tall and thin, but I kind of like this, and I feel like it'll be cool to kind of throw the resistance against him.
I was about to say, a big villain for the resistance there.
Yeah. He's at this dinky little stand. I don't know what that's going to do.
You feed it to him.
Right?
Or he uses it as a frisbee. You play fetch with him. Anything else?
No, that's it. I got shipping notice for the Ursa Major Wave, Iron Man, Ironheart, Darkstar, and Ultron. So they should be here this week, and I still have not gotten shipping on. Sorry, Rich, my Sentinel. It's scheduled for Thursday. I don't see it coming Thursday.
Don't make us in the UK jealous. I will get into some UK Sentinel news because Tanner's been doing some investigating. But I got my Ursa Major Wave actually turned up. So I've actually got it. This arrived Friday, and it looks very nice. I think the Legends are going to start hitting thick and fast for us over here, and then we're going to have a dip again.
Probably.
What about you, Tanner? What have you got recently?
So, as you can see, I got my Marvel Select Destroyer.
Bargain. You got that bargain on eBay.
Yeah, and he's also got a Power Rangers cog head impaled on his sword.
Oh, nice.
Not sure if you can see. I have got shipping notices for the Amazing Yamaguchi Iron Spider. and also Serta as well, the MCU Serta.
Oh, you just keep mentioning everything that's on my floor, lads. Very good. This is good. This is great segues. By the way, Tanner, I don't know if you've noticed, but April started moving.
Oh, I haven't actually checked today.
Yeah,
so
April started moving. So if mine has, I'm
Yeah,
sure
so-
yours has.
More than likely. Who knows? with the NECA international shipping, it's hard to know what's going on.
Yeah. What about you, Tom? What have you got recently?
I appear to have fallen down a very large MC-diced hole.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Do you want me to send a rope ladder down and try and rescue you quickly?
I might need one, to be honest.
What have you gone for?
I'm just like, I can't even. A few have come in, and then I'm just like, I can't even remember what I've ordered. I've gone so far down. I don't. It's going to be chaos with packages arriving. But
So have you gone for everything like brand new, or are you picking up like random figures off eBay and just filling
I'm
holes?
trying to find what I can new. Yeah, I've picked a few up off eBay.
So what rules are you going for? Because all of us crazy collectors, when we start jumping in these rabbit holes, we try and create some rules. So what are you going for with MCU? What are you after?
I did have some rules. I think I forgot about them.
Did. Yeah.
Days and and now the rule. I don't know what the rules were anymore. They're so far gone.
They're a blur. The rules are a blur. No, trust me, we all know how that is. But the UK, as I said, I've got a pile of stuff like just this week. So things have actually started to land in from Hasbro. So have you got anything actually arrived yet?
I've got the Ursa Major Wave coming.
Nice.
I've got. What else? I have had stuff arrive this week. I've got Mezco Ash from Evil Dead 2, which I ordered from the US, which came in yesterday. I think it arrived, but I haven't opened it yet.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to opening that, and I've got a couple of NECA aliens off Amazon, which were supposedly damaged stock, but when they came, the box just had a really small tear in it.
Which ones?
But they're two, just the ultimate, these ones.
Yeah, are they like the movie ones, or are they the Kenner inspired ones? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But
There you go.
And they were like 13 quid each.
From where?
From Amazon, there were like 3 boxes that were like supposedly damaged stock, but they just had a little dent in the box. You wouldn't even know they were damaged.
Mr. Bargain there. Mr. Bargain. I would have jumped on that as well. Good spot. Dante, my friend, as I said, the Infinity Equation will be my driving listening on my way to work back and forth. It takes me an hour back to drive to work and then an hour back. So I'm saving you. There you go. That's exactly how I'm driving as well. You cut me up. If I let someone in and they don't give me just that little, that little wave, that little gesture, then I get wild angry. Just that's all I want. Just raise a hand. Just acknowledge it. So yeah, what have you got recently, my friend?
So I did go to Target, thanks to the wedding gifts my friends gave me.
Congratulations yet again.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I was able to get some AEW Wave figures.
Nice.
They finally had them on the shelf. I got Series 4, but they were missing Jungle Boy Luchasaurus. And then I did finally get my Zeus.
Will that fit with Legends?
Yes, actually it does. I'm going to do a review on it. I was doing it before I came on here, but he's a little bit taller than Hercules himself.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you'd expect Zeus to be taller than Hercules. That's nice.
Yeah.
And who made that then?
This is by Berserker Studios.
And what else have they done that, like, we'll remember?
I don't know offhand. Like, this is the first one I've gotten from them.
Okay. It looks good.
But he's cool. Like, he has a little loincloth that goes over top of him. It comes with a sword, a shield, second head, couple hands. But yeah, I was like, he looks cool enough to get, and I got him, and he's pretty good.
Is it import prices, or is it just sort of standard?
Trying to remember, because I ordered it off of 5K Toys, so they kind of split it up. Like, you pay so much at
deposit
one point,
yeah,
right, and then when it comes in, you just pay the rest, and that's it. And they ship it out pretty fast. Like, once you pay, they ship it out. That's it.
Yeah, that's good. This should be the way it is, because I paid for my Gambit, Mayfex Gambit months ago because it was due in, and then obviously now it's still delayed. So I hate when places don't do that. They should do it the way you just got that Zeus. You pay for it, they ship it.
I did. So I give respect to the artist who did it, is Tyler Stark. for those who know. So I did finally was able to print these now for Call Obsidian.
Oh, nice. Is that his comic accurate axe?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that looks nice. Is that clear plastic as well?
It is. It's a clear resin.
Nice.
I did on my resin printer, so it is clear. So I will be selling these and then giving him his cut of the sales of this. But
will you paint that up, or are you keeping it?
Actually, this is going to be. This is just. It was a test.
Okay. Yeah.
To see if it'll print out, but it did print out pretty good. You can't really see like the intricate design in the middle of it because it's clear. But yeah, this is just a test. It's going to be a full gray color when it prints out. I probably won't paint it because what happens is this is my regular hand and this is my painting hand.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't trust myself to do stuff like that either. I'd rather just pay someone else to do it. But
There you go.
3D printing is talking about rabbit holes. Is a rabbit hole I've been very tempted by. Like I love being creative and stuff like that, but it seems like an expensive, time-consuming hole as well.
It is. So, and I did this also too.
Oh, nice. Nice, that's nice.
And this was just a test. I was just filling out this one.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Just being able to print yourself weapons and doing design. Are you any good on the actual programming for creating the 3D stuff?
I am not. Actually, I want to look for somebody who can help me do that, and then because I got a lot of stuff that I think would be great to make. That'd be great accessories for Legends and other figures. So if anybody who is good at 3D designs, hit me up.
Well, Tech and Collect in the chat, who's watching right now, he does loads of 3D printed stuff. So yeah, Tech and Collect, you're gonna have to reach out to Dante and show him some tricks of the trade, because I think he's like starting to put together a turtle wagon and everything at the minute.
If it's that turtle wagon that I've seen, oh my goodness, that thing looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, no, he's got lots of stuff, but yeah, it intrigues me. Definitely intrigues me. But you were talking Legends there, and I do want to. Cloud mentioned it already, so let's just get straight into it, lads, because I want to get some venting out of the way. This is as I said, this is my safe place to just moan. Have you both had shipping notifications for Sentinel? When I say both, I mean Dante and Cloud. Clearly,
I got a label.
Okay,
that's it. It hasn't moved yet.
I'm checking the seat bonds now. Ryan said I can go into FedEx.com and look and see if it's there, and I don't know where to look at.
So, on one of the Facebook groups, I can't remember which Facebook group it was, but Phil was messaging me before we went live. It started to arrive. People have got it. The box has arrived, and it's massive. So, it's actually happening. People are getting them. Now, obviously, you, Tanner, I asked the Marvel team in my interview. I said, "Will the UK get on the same time as you guys?" And Ryan said, yeah, they should start shipping, or places are allowed to start shipping. But Tanner, after we heard some rumblings that it's going to be delayed, Tanner actually reached out and asked Zavi, because obviously we didn't have Pulse last year, so when the Sentinel came along, we had to ask Zavi, buy it off Zavi. So let me see if I can get this image up. So this is... Go on.
Sorry, real quick. So what Cloud was saying, yes, I just found my shipping label, and mine does say estimate September 9th. Now, there's a chance it may get to me because it's coming from Georgia. Like, it takes about 2 days for it to get to me if it's coming from Georgia.
So 9th is Thursday. So still, you're in line to get a Sentinel this week.
If it ships out, that's the question. If it ships out. If it does, I'll be like, I'll do a video, I'll be like, pow! Sentinel. It's got a dad who had it. They did this just for me.
I'll be happy for you. Don't get me wrong. I'll be happy for you. How many did you go for, Dante?
Spot like this. 3. Okay, sir. 3. I have 3 kids coming. Okay.
You're gonna name them all and everything.
Yes, I am. All of them gonna be named after me. All of D names.
What about you, Cloud? You just go for the one?
Yeah, just the one. I kind of wish I went for a second, but it's a matter of space.
Oh, it's space and money, my friend. Trust me. It's our collector's problem, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let me pull this image up. Let me see if it comes up on the screen for us.
Precious Reed.
I know. I've literally prepped. That's why I'm a little bit slow setting up these days, because I prep everything to try and avoid a crash. Okay, so this is from Tanner. So Tanner's obviously asked him. What did you ask him, Tanner, exactly? And then we can get to what this actually says.
No, because after you mentioned it to me earlier in the week, what you saw in the Facebook group, I actually said, just checking what time, just out of interest, when is this due to be shipped? As I'm not sure, as there's no information available on Zavvi website.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what they sent me.
Yeah, so it reads Hasbro, HasLab, Marvel, X-Men, X-Men Marvel Legends Marvel Sentinel premium action figure, which is clearly just a copy and paste from the bloody page, is estimated to be released around the 31st of the 12th, 2021. So that's the last day of the year, essentially. And that's estimated. So we may not even, and whoever Jade is, I'm not happy with Jade. I'm putting a complaint with Jade, putting little green love hearts. We don't love this.
About that date,
yes.
I worked a lot in a lot of retail.
Okay.
Collectibles, movies, music, video games. Most of the time, if you see a release date for something at the very last day of the year, that means they don't know. So it could be that it's accurate, or it could just be this is what they have until they get their stock, and then they'll update it. So maybe it'll be before then. I'm trying to be positive.
No,
here.
I like it. I'm just putting this into the zeitgeist because I know there's people lurking on these streams. So I'm hoping the right people see this and they make some phone calls, all right? You know who you are. So I'm just putting this into the universe, all right? This is what Zavvi are telling us. And we were already a little bit worried about Zavvi anyway. So, Tom, did you go for a Sentinel?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, so does this worry you?
Well, it's nothing I wasn't really expecting, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what's sad about it. It's like I wanted Zavvi to prove us wrong, and if anything, they're just proving us right. But I hope Cloud's right, because at the end of the year is a very precise, or the last day of the year is a very precise date, isn't it? So maybe it's just a case where she's put the barcode into a computer and she just gives Tanner this generic response, because as I said, it is basically copied text from the probably product page. But still, I'm just putting this into the universe. So while I'm very happy for my American friends to be getting their little children arriving this week, I'll be waiting a little bit longer for mine. But still, I'll be excited to see yours. But yeah, come on.
Honestly, like you would think, like they had a full year to make these things. Like once the sales back, like hey, get those production machines rolling. Let's get these things pumped out.
Everything's been delayed in the UK at the minute anyway, Dante. Like, as I said, like, I've only just got the Ursa Major Wave, and you guys were getting this back in June. I just think because of Brexit and a few EU issues, it's harder to get things across the border in the UK very specifically. Because I know a lot of people have been buying Legends off Amazon EU and getting stock from Hasbro EU, and they've been getting stuff a lot quicker than Amazon UK or Hasbro UK. So I do think it is a contained like UK issue at the minute where things are just taking longer to get over the border. Again, that's a logistic thing that we don't know the details from. This is just trying to have an educated speculation at least. As I said,
that's what I'll do for you, Dan. This is what I'll do.
Go on.
I'll get my team on it.
Yeah,
I got my Secret Seals team that gets toys into the UK. For
nice.
Don't worry about it. I'll get them to you at least by October. Don't worry about it.
A little Black Ops team dropping a Sentinel in. Right. I'll take it. Just swinging through ropes.
Shooting Sentinels in.
Yeah, through the window on the rope, like smashing. The missus is screaming, and like, don't worry, they're just bringing the Sentinel. And then I have to sour the Sentinel to fix the window. Go on.
Just to also check with the UK guys, have any of you guys been charged for the Galactus HasLab yet?
Let's go. No, same. Let's jump to Galactus real quick. Okay, so I'm assuming everybody here back to Galactus. I remember listening to the Infinity Equation, and you said you were going for a Galacti, Dante, right? So if you went for 2, does that happen?
I was. Then I had to back out because I thought there was going to be something. They said it was like going to be like some kind of army builder with it. So I only got 1. I changed my subscription to 1. Yeah,
I only got 1. Did anyone get more than 1? Okay, interesting. What made you go for more than 1? Just the market value, or do you want 2 Galactuses?
Well, just sell it.
I'm jealous. I'm completely jealous. If I had the funds in place to have brought 2, the collector and me would have wanted 2 just to put 1 away to see what happens on the aftermarket. So as I said, I'm jealous. I wish I could get 2. Same question goes for the chat as well, for the people watching us. How many Galactuses did you back here? When I asked the question on Thursday, about half the audience said they hadn't backed it. So again, for the people that did, how many did you go for? Because again, no army building. They did tease army building stuff, but I think Dwight was just trying to hype up customizing in it or something. Unless you want Doom. Let's talk about that Doom head actually. Because I guess you could buy 2 for Doom. Now, does this Doom head, wherever it is, let me see if I can find it, Tom, Does this make you want to open up your second one and pose one as Doom?
It makes me want to throw the Doom head over the garden fence and open it.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a chew toy for Teddy. I'm not going to lie. Like, come on, this was a bit depressing. After 3 decent, I wasn't mad. Even with the another Silver Surfer, I wasn't mad. But this, not that I'm mad. Like, I was happy with the 3 Heralds and Galactus. But come on, this is. I thought they were trolling us.
I just don't get where they have all these meetings and then they all agree that this was a good idea. I just don't understand how that happens.
Yeah,
exactly.
Cloud, what do you think of the Doom head?
I'm indifferent. So you guys remember, I'm a very anxious, paranoid person. I was worried about it getting funded.
Okay.
So the final numbers absolutely blew me away. I'm so happy to be wrong.
There you go.
But what was it, like 349 or something like that?
32,345.
So,
Blew away the record. It beat the Razor Crest, I believe.
Oh yeah. I was happy that it got funded. I was happy with Galactus. Then we hit Nova, and I was like, this is great. Then I got my Surfer, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm done. I'm so happy I got this. Then we got Morgan. I'm like, all right, cool. That's awesome. Extra figure. Not going to turn down an extra figure. So I was set way before that. And then they got this. I'm like, oh, well, that's like, the Master Mold head. I've got a couple of pictures in mind to use with the Master Mold head or the Tri-Sentinel head just to see what it looks like. But they're going to sit in the closet. I mean, I'm good with the figure itself. So while I think it could have been a little bit cooler, it's something extra that a lot of us didn't think we were ever going to see. So, I mean, who cares?
No, I sort of agree. As in, like, it's an extra. I'm happy with what else is there, but it took the place of something else that much I think many people would have wanted. Dante, what do you think of this Doom head? Because I haven't heard you speak about it yet. You just loved it, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
Not in the least. I mean, this took the place. Surfer and the Doom head took the place of a new Terex and a Firelord.
Yeah.
Those would have been more. I think if you would have put those in there, it would have shot higher than what it already was, because everybody wanted a Firelord. Everybody wanted a new body for Terex. Like, the old one was okay, but a new updated one, this would have set it over the top.
Yeah, I agree. The Heralds, if they just kept going with Heralds, that would have been great. But I think Dan Yoon was on the Unparalleled live stream, and he was like emphasizing that we will be getting figures next year to go along with Galactus. So I'm assuming whether it's a deluxe Terex or a Firelord in a random wave or something, I'm hoping we do get those characters eventually. But you're completely right. There was an opportunity missed here for this Doom head. But anyone in the chat a fan of this Doom head? Anyone going to be posting their Galactus as Doom?
Mark Tac in the chat said, I hope the Rancor HasLab comes with a baby Yoda head to stick on it. Could you imagine?
Tanner, what do you think of the Doom head? I'd never asked.
I can do without, to be totally honest with you. If it was another Herald, then yeah, I'd be happy. But the figure's funded. We're getting 3 Heralds as it is. A 4th one would have been great. I guess I don't want to say this is kind of a dud, but it's kind of a dud kind of thing.
There's going to be somebody out there that loves
yes,
it. So
I'm sure.
Somebody out there is like, that's the coolest thing. I got 2 Galactus now. Like, somebody's happy. So good for them.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is people who are happy. Because people were happy with the Silver Surfer, but I didn't understand why people were happy with Silver Surfer. I'm like, you just got 2 Silver Surfers.
I missed both of them, okay? I'm happy.
See, but I understand, like, if you missed it, okay, I understand it. Okay, completely understand that. But did we really need a little Silver Surfer with a different head sculpt?
That is the only difference, isn't it? The stand and the head sculpt. Yeah.
And the paint. And the paint
job. And he's got the wall crawling hands.
So did the other one.
Spider-Man didn't get. Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, I've got the silver one on the shelf behind me. You can't see it, but he's right there, displayed with the wall crawling hands like that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm happy.
I'm not happy about Silver Surfer, but I do wonder why they couldn't just release it on a retro card.
Exactly.
Galactus coming out.
Yeah,
exactly.
That FF That FF wave was
Fair
perfect
enough.
for it. Yeah, we're perfect for it. All right, staying on with HasLab then, because this week we're actually going to get a Star Wars Fan First Wednesday, I believe. I think Brandon has convinced me to do a themed Star Wars show because I love the War in the Stars. But I reckon this Wednesday they're just going to be launching this, essentially, which is their HasLab Rancor. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of Star Wars, but like I'm a casual live action fan. I pick up the fun aliens. I think I've got most of the bounty hunters. I've got some of the main characters, but I'm not like all in by any means. Not to the extent I am with Legends or Power Rangers or Turtles. I'm just a casual fan of Star Wars. But I know Tom isn't. Like Tom's got everything. So let me start. Well, you've got everything you want, like everything represented that you wanted, right? So let me ask you. Rancor.
I used to be a completist with Star Wars, with
Okay.
that series, but I think that I got burnt on the sequels, and I've just got boxes of sequel figures sitting in my loft, like collecting dust. So after that, I just kind of went, I'll just do original trilogy and some prequel. But now I'm kind of almost just like original trilogy. But on my rules, I need to get this, because my rules are original trilogy. As long as it's a figure and not a vehicle, I get it. And so I guess this is a figure. So
Is this a figure you wanted though? Like, are you happy that this is a HasLab, or are you just getting it because?
I do want it. I'm just. It's not. You know what my Star Wars cases look like.
Yeah, they're like that thin, ain't they? Yeah.
This doesn't fit in those cases.
Yeah. So Tom's got cases on his wall. So like the figures are in like a. How would you explain it, Tom? Like a picture frame where the figures all posed up?
Box, they're only about like this deep, so you just get like one figure deep. So I have got Jabba the Hutt in a separate case, so I can do that for the Rancor.
Yeah, this is good. Cloud, you got any interest in this? Because again, I'm assuming Wednesday this is what they're going to do.
So do I have interest in it? Yes, absolutely. I think that's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be huge. I love the original trilogy. Am I backing it? Absolutely not. Cassie would kill me if I tried.
Didn't Amazon already deliver this to you today, actually?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe his little baby brother.
You've already got him. It looks the same, doesn't it? It looks very, very similar.
Could ride his back.
What about you, Tanner? What is your Star Wars fandom, actually? Because I know you got Power Rangers, I know you got Turtles, I know you were Legends. I've not seen much Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't get any of the figures. If anything, it's the live-action movies and the Mandalorian show.
Yeah.
I like the original trilogy, so 4 to 6. The prequels are okay, they'll do. I need to rewatch them just to refresh them in my mind. And the newest trilogy, maybe because I'm not such a fan, I'm not as offended as quite a lot of people are with the newest movies. They're okay.
Yeah, I think they're fine movies. It's just, as I said, it's Star Wars. I think people's argument with that is that Star Wars had so much more potential than the direction they went in. And people are just disappointed that certain things could have happened and never did. It's a shame. Dante, what are you at with Star Wars? Like, what's your overall fandom of Star Wars? And does this intrigue you?
I'll get it. I want to get it. It'll probably just be open and sit with like my other Star Wars figures, but it's not gonna like fit in the collection because I kind of pick and choose with Star Wars. Like I got some of the game ones. I got Thrawn because he looked kind of cool. When I do Star Wars, it's really like kind of I'm really picky and choosy about which figures I buy of the series. But I'll back it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are your rules? Do you have rules, or are you just picking up what you like the look of?
So I usually go with like if it's the Knights of the Old Republic. I'm a huge fan of that ones. And like some of the like in between stories, like after the Return of the Jedi, any characters from those stories, I really kind of pick up and grab. Other than that, I really don't fool with too much of like a whole lot of movie figures. It's just basically just kind of like, this one was cool and I remember this character and that's it.
Yeah, as I said, I'll just pick up what I like, but I have been buying. I think I've got every Mandalorian like Black Series figure, to be fair, and then I just pick up random ones that I like the look of, like from the Bounty Hunters and stuff. I've actually got loads up in a box. Sometimes I just buy stuff out of FOMO. Like I've got like the Emperor in his chair, which goes for a pretty penny now in the aftermarket apparently. What else have I got? I've got some of the vintage card backs as well, like from Wave 1. Which some go for a decent amount, like R2D2 and stuff, but others don't. Yeah, again, pick and choose. But I'll be talking Star Wars Thursday, people, for anyone interested. Brandon, I'm sure we'll get together with super producer Rich and put together a list of HasLab ideas. So we can talk about that real quickly with just you guys. With, as I said, all of us with different levels of Star Wars fandom. If you could pick a Star Wars HasLab, do you have any ideas? Do you have any, Dante?
Skywalker Ranch. Take me to give me like George Lucas Skywalker Ranch. Like, that'd be great. You got little
George Lucas. Yeah.
Wow, that is a good question. I probably would say, I forget the ship they had in Knights of the Old Republic because it wasn't. I forget what it's called. The ship that they flew around in, but you could throw in like HK. As an add-on figure, like most of the cast that they didn't add, like they haven't put out yet from that game, like Jolie Bindo. I forget the bounty hunter's name is.
If you see me nodding, it's just because I have no idea who you're talking about, and I'm just like, yep.
Oh, you didn't play Knights of the Old Republic?
Nah, never played any Star Wars game.
Okay.
No, never. But a lot of people have, so I'm sure stuff like that. People love those gaming great figures when they do come out. But at the minute, it's quite a few repaints as well with troopers and stuff like that. But who's that game? What game is that main guy from? Do you know the guy who's got the little robot on his shoulder and he's come out with a pancho and stuff like that?
Oh, that's
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
Order,
Okay. So the game you're talking about, is that an much older game, I assume?
Yeah, this was like on Xbox. The original Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, it was an awesome game. Don't get me wrong, it was like the best Star Wars game that they could have ever came out with because you could choose between the light and the dark, but like the way you played the game, like the characters kind of reacted to what you were doing. Like, hey, like Jolie Bindo was the worst Jedi that you could have on your team because he always questioned everything you did. He's like, yo, you can't go around doing that. It's not the Jedi way. Like, Jolie, shut up. But no, like if you do that, like have that ship, like the characters that you're on your you can have on your team as a HasLab, I think that would go.
Yeah, as I said, I'm sure the Star Wars fandom is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm just grabbing a picture of this Sentinel, which I'll swing back around to in a second. So thank you, Rush, who's just sent me a picture of the inbox Sentinel. So if you want to see what it looks like in box, I can show you in a second. Tom, okay, so you, as I said, you've got lots of Star Wars. What would get like you excited, like really excited? Like I know you're gonna get the rank on, you're happy with it, but what would really get you excited with Star Wars?
An AT-AT?
Yeah,
I think an AT-AT would be cool.
A 6-inch one. Yeah.
Whereas a Millennium Falcon would be cool, but it would just take up so much floor space. Or you could have it hanging from the ceiling, but it would just be ginormous. But I mean, an AT-AT would be ginormous, but it would be you could display figures on it as well.
Yeah.
Having said that, I doubt I'd buy it because it would be ginormous. It would just be so.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think that would be an epic display piece. You could build a diorama around it or something like that or whatever. It'd be, yeah, AT-AT's a great choice. Millennium Falcon, like you said, it seems like an obvious go-to, but it would just be too big. Just like it'd have to be your coffee table essentially, and it'll be hard to display it. But an AT-AT you could just set up somewhere in the corner of your room or whatever. I think that's more doable than the Falcon, to be fair. What about you, Tanner? Anything Star Wars that would make you buy the HasLab?
I'll probably go with the AT-AT. However, just as a far left field, if you have that Yeti from Empire, that would be quite funny.
Wampa.
Wampas?
You can get
name.
Wampas there. There's a Wampa. You can get him single pack. They re-released it recently, I think. Or last year, I think. Am I wrong in saying that? You can get that Wampa.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah. All right, and let me just... so Rush has just sent me this on Instagram. So this is the Sentinel in its box. So that is how it's packaged, people.
Oh.
So the two single pack figures, which is the Sentinel Prime and then the female Prime, are down there. So no, they're not in a separate box or anything like that. Because I was curious how they were going to do it. Like, would there be a separate Marvel Legends box in it? So, because I'm sure some people that have brought multiple of these may be thinking of reselling some of these, because I'm sure the aftermarket price on these would be decent. But yeah, the two figures are down there in the polystyrene, and then there's the heads. Comes with the two tentacles as well. The three heads. What's under that third head? Is that a hand, maybe?
Is it maybe the damaged hand, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah, the damaged pieces. You're right. Yeah. But there he is in all his glory, and they're
I'm telling you right now, real quick, the aftermarket prices on these are already ridiculous. If you go on eBay and see them, they're over $1,000.
Yeah,
and Galactus is going up there too.
Do you know what? I'm never going to forgive Brandon. Right? I remember lying on my sofa, right? Because I was literally, I don't know if I was in my old house or my new house yet. I think I was in this house, and I was downstairs on my sofa, and it was literally like the final hour, like that last hour. And I'm like, I've got a credit card, I've got a decent limit on it, and I was thinking, this is an investment. I'm thinking I can do this. But obviously, we're in the golden age of action figures. Lots of stuff are coming out. It's a decent chunk of change. So I was in the group chat or whatever, and Brandon was like, no, there's so much coming out. Honestly, save your money, blah, blah, blah. And literally, Brandon, Hero.collections, talked me out of buying the third Sentinel. He is going to be the reason my kids don't go to college. It's ridiculous. Brandon, I'm never going to forgive you. If you don't see Brandon Thursday, you know why. Because these are started to ship. They actually exist now, and the pains come flooding back to me. Okay, I only went for
shell
two.
shock.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to helicopters.
Yeah.
Look, just wait till you come to Delaware. I'll take care of them for you.
Yeah. Because I want two for myself. I'm not the two I've got. One isn't to sell. They're two for me. He's an army builder. I wanted at least two, but that third one I did want for a rainy day. Because like you said, that Galactus, that's already on like UK eBay for like £900, which is crazy. But people like just think these didn't do any type of payment plans, did they? Like HasLab didn't do any type of payment plan. So you may think paying double for it's crazy, but someone that can get a payment plan paying double, do you know, like if you buy it on eBay, you can use PayPal on eBay, and you could use like the PayPal credit system or whatever. So there are reasons you may think at first you're crazy paying double for that. But someone may genuinely be able to afford it splitting up the cost monthly and paying that more than getting it in one chunk. So I understand why it's more, and I understand why people are buying it for more as well. It's just, again, and again, if someone wants to spend that much money on them, that's their choice. It's their money. Don't be mad about it. It's just the way it is, the market value. You don't go mad at people in the stock market when they're selling stuff when it's high. It's just the way it works. This is just a toy game. But yeah, does that make you excited to get it? Next week, you could be opening that and looking at that.
What we could do, if I get mine before one of your next streams, I'll leave it and I'll come on and we'll unbox it.
Cloud, I would do a special Legends and Liquor on a Wednesday afternoon to be...
Yeah. Make sure I'm there too, because I'll be like, hey, Cloud, you got yours.
Honestly, I'll be so jealous. I don't know if I'd make it thinner through the stream. I may just crash stream. I crash stream like myself, just in depression.
You'd be alright, because I'll be like, what's what we got here? We got two people. We got some Legends on.
Well, you need to start making room for this now. Have you got, like Dante? You've got loads behind you and displayed. Have you got a spot that this is going? Like, do you know where you're going to put yours? Are you displaying all three? Is one staying in the box for now? What are you? You got to start making plans now, my friend. Start rearranging.
That's
the old shit face.
Right, yeah. That's why I gotta start selling off some Legends so I can make room for them.
All right, Dante's doing a sale on Instagram straight after this live stream. All right, get on it.
Well, I gotta find out what I'm gonna sell first. Like, I go through everything tomorrow. Since I'm off tomorrow, I'm just like, all right, well, I gotta see what I gotta sell that's gonna make room for the big boys, because the big boys need space. So that behind me might be where Galactus is now. That might get changed around. So that might be where the Sentinels go.
Nah,
so push old Galactus around for a hot minute till the baby boy comes in.
I've just realised that Brandon is actually lurking today, and he's watching. He just said, "Oh, here we go." yeah. So Brandon knows I'm never going to forgive him. He talked himself out of a third Sentinel as well, idiot. Well, you're an idiot, Brandon. He knows it. It's my own fault. I'm a grown man. I can make my own decisions. I was too easily influenced by this young guy. Crazy.
Don't worry about it.
I know. He's got to go soon, ain't he? He can't avoid there for ages. Tom, how big Perspex box are you going to have to get to put this on the wall?
What, the Sentinel?
Yeah, I'm assuming, it weren't going to go in a box.
In my cabinet. For one.
Yeah, that's good. That's fun.
I'm now in a panic because I've just realised that if the Sentinel's late, then the Razor Crest is late, and my 7-year-old is expecting a Razor Crest for Christmas.
If we're not, I guess.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, Tom, I wouldn't say both of them before Christmas. I reckon you'll be lucky to get one of them before Christmas.
I have a quick question. Like, I'm wondering, like, if you order multiple Sentinels, like, how big is that box going to be? Are they going to send this in 3 separate boxes or just one big box?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I've my orders. Did you order 3 at the one time? Did you when you placed your order?
Yes.
Did you? Yeah. So I'm assuming yours may come all at once, but in 3 separate packages. There's no point of them all putting in this big box. I brought 2, but paid in 2 different methods. So I think I'm going to get one, and then maybe a few days later get the other one. I assume. Ideally, love them to come together. I think if you order together, you should be good. But again, we shall see. But it's nice to know. It's just crazy because we've backed 2 HasLab like projects now, all right? And seeing these pictures, where is it? Seeing these pictures are like, oh wow, it's a reality. Like, it reminds us, like, and this is already paid for. Like, I know I don't always pay for pre-orders in full. Sometimes I'll just put a deposit down, and then it comes around and you forget about it, and you're like, I've got to move money around now. But it's nice to know that these are already paid for. So like, this is just a nice treat. So seeing these box pictures now, it's just like we can sit back, relax. We ain't got to worry about finding the money. They're paid for. So no, it's fun times, exciting times.
Just real quick, sorry for you going. Alex is in chat. He said, I'm buying a bunk bed for Galactus to go about that trip.
Did Galactus go for it? Did Galactus? Did Alex go for Galactus?
No, he did not.
Oh. So he spends over $300 and something on hot toys, no problem, every day of the week. And then a Galactus, which is an investment, which is a collector's piece, like he could have just brought it to Sal later on. And brought 4 hot toys.
He likes his doll so he can comb the hair on. That's all.
Fair enough. I know he's got a little one on the way as well, so I'm assuming he has to pick and choose. But this is
another hot toy right there.
Yeah, I guess so, a real one. Yeah.
You actually have to do things with it.
I heard instead of buying a cot, he actually is just going to put it in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon instead.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Gotta save that money. All right, swinging back around to because since we last did your Legends and Liquor, we've had obviously the Hasbro reveals. So I'm not going to go through every single thing, but we can just point out some of the waves. So now we've got the Armadillo wave. We already knew what the movie figures were, and the comic book figures that were confirmed were Morlun, which was the tease that we knew about anyway. Shriek, and then the final figure is going to be the Miles Morales Gameverse Spider-Man, which looked like a great figure, by the way, probably the standout of the wave. And then no one guessed. Not that I know of. I think the Fuchs had it on one of their lists, but yeah, Armadillo, I definitely wouldn't have guessed that if I had 100 guesses. But here he is. So let's go around the gambit and see what you think, and if you pre-ordered it, and what you like, what you don't like. So Cloud, what you saying?
I just pre-ordered Shriek. She's been on the wish list for a while. As cool as that Armadillo is, I don't even know who he is, but the figure looks so nice. But I don't do like the MCU stuff. That's a lot of figures to buy just to finish that. That's what I'm excited for.
All new, pinless, double-jointed female body. This may be one of the best female legends we've got in a while, just on like aesthetics and articulation alone. This should be the new normal as well for female Marvel Legends moving forward. So this is again going to be curious to see. Are you happy with this modernized version of her? Because I know I was saying on my stream, I think of the Todd McFarlane sort of deep cleavage sort of look. That's my mind's eye. But are you happy with the modernized look? I think it's fine as well, by the way.
I think it's fine. My idea of Shriek is from the Maximum Carnage series, and she's really close, so it's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there she is. All good. So you pre-ordered that. Tanner, what did you go for on the Spider-Man wave? You a fan of it? You gone all in?
I went all in. I got the entire wave. So the movie figures will go on my MCU Spider-Man movie shelf. The comic book figures I can fit in various places. I'm really happy with this, to be totally honest with you, especially that back coming so far out of left field. I don't think... it's so mad they came out with that.
Yeah. So where did you pre-order yours from, by the way, just out of curiosity?
CNC.
Yeah, I think I did as well, to be fair. CNC seem to be doing all right at the minute. Shout out Comic and Cocktails.
They seem to be a lot cheaper and everything, at least £10 cheaper and everything at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm not complaining about it at all. Like, fair play. Where's my light? My light's burning my face off. Tom, what about you? Spider-Man wave, armadillo. You really want that armadillo, don't you?
I wanted that armadillo so much that was what broke me by the whole wave. Then that was what broke me on the MCU thing, because then I had those MCU figures, which normally I'd sell, but I was like, actually, they look quite cool.
Yeah.
And then there was just this domino effect that happened afterwards. So, yeah, got the whole thing from CNC as well.
Yeah, the MCU, right? I know some people bitch and complain about MCU figures and stuff, but once they're gone, like once they're off the shelf, some of them go up really high in the aftermarket. Like you're probably finding that yourself. Like if you want like a Yondu or a Mantis, like Guardians of the Galaxy, or some of the old Spider-Man suits, they're not cheap. Like they're not easy to get on the aftermarket. Like not.
I add everything up to Thor Ragnarok around about that time, and I sold it on about 2 or 3 years ago. But to be fair, a lot of those figures don't really stand up against the more video stuff, so I don't really mind. Yeah, Yondu would be nice though, because I'm not sure we're going to see that again. But
yeah, with the digital face printing tech, the game sort of changed when they introduced that as like that was the new standard. Like everything just got better. But yeah, so you've went all in on this. Where did you pre-order yours from?
Comic and Cocktails.
Yeah, same. What about you, Dante? What about this wave? You gone in? What's favourites, highs, lows?
I did go in all for the wave. I really love Moreland. I was excited for Moreland.
Yeah.
That's a character that was sorely needed, and that I love. I hope they come out with the rest of the family, because you just can't have Moreland by himself. Mm-hmm. Once again, I had. There's only 2 sets of MCU figures that I have, and that will keep in my collection. That's the Black Panther and Shang-Chi.
Yep.
That's it. Everything else gets usually sold off. They just don't like. I don't either like the costume designs, or I'm just not that big of that MCU. Like big of a fan of those sets of figures, unfortunately. But I do, like I said, Black Panther and Shang-Chi, and those are 2 I would always keep. But yeah, Doctor Strange, it's okay. The Spider-Man figure, the cheesy movie Spider-Man figures are all right. I'm excited. I'm happy with the Gameverse, Miles Morales.
Yeah, that looks like the standout of the wave, to be honest, doesn't it? Let me find him. There he is.
Because that's basically what we're getting for the GameStop exclusive one. Yeah. Except it's just invisible. You know, it kind of has a clear blue look to him. And it looks like the same hands they use. Those same electric hands. Is it
the same body as well?
I think so.
Yeah. Because it is all pinless. Like, this is how a Spider-Man figure should be, by the way. Like, pinless, great articulation, all the sets of hands you want. He has, obviously, you don't need web effects for him because he comes with his, what's it called? What's his little shock effect called?
Venom Blast.
There you go. There you go.
He has the Venom Blast, yeah. So,
but that looks cool, though. I think that looks cool. Like, it looks cool. And it comes with the unmasked head as well, which is a bonus of Miles. And it can fit as a comic Miles Morales. Like, I know it's a Gameverse one, but if you put this in your comic display, like, no one's going to point that out and go, hang on a minute, that's not comic. Because this guy, who's on the shelf behind me, is like just painted, no sculpt detail or anything like that at all. So I think this Gameverse one is going to be the best Miles figure we've got so far. Full stop.
I wish they would just expand more. See that could be a whole wave itself. Like the Spider-Man Gameverse wave could be a whole wave itself. That I've been really waiting for. Like you can have Mr. Negative, you can have like you're missing figures that missing characters that you want to have in there, like this Game of Silver Sable, Norman Osborn. Like they could really market that. They could make a whole wave off of that series just based off the 2 games that just already came out.
Yeah. A lot of people wanted like more Spider-Man figures. I think even that Gameverse normal Spider-Man in the white packaging goes for a pretty penny now as well on the aftermarket. But yeah, I think people wanted the villains and stuff. There's loads of different armors in that, like not armors, but different suits that people would have wanted. That's what I quite like about Spider-Man. It's similar to Iron Man, where because of the Spider-Verse, with the Iron Man, if you get multiple Iron Men, in your head you can justify it because it's the Hall of Armor. You can have different armors in your display. Same with Spider-Man, because of the Spider-Verse, and he has different suits and whatnot. It justifies you buying all these different Spider-Man costumes and stuff. Because I kept the 2 other Gameverse Spider-Man armors and just put them into my Spider-Verse display, and they look fine, you know. So yeah, that's all good. All right, let me bounce. Army builders. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So they teased the Shield Agent a while ago, but we didn't expect to get a 2-pack of these. We did like a 2-pack, but in an ideal world, again, I hope I'm speaking for everybody, but it would have been great to get a male and female Shield Agent, and that's our 2-pack. But instead, we got 2 male agents with interchangeable heads, hands, and the nice thing they did with this, you get 3 different head sculpts, which is something different, and it's nice to know that Hasbro are aware of this type of stuff. So there you go, 3 different head sculpts, which look pretty good as well. So if, again, you're army building, you're buying multiple of these, you can mix it up, and that's everything that comes in the box. And then again, staying on the army builders, they've revealed the scroll as well. Don't know if these are coming this year or next, but I think this looks great. 2 heads, no interchangeable hands, which is a little bit... Again, a nitpick, I'm aware, but it would have been nice just to have those different expressive hands. But he has his 2 weapons, has his 2 heads. Go on, Dante, I know you're clamoring for these. So, army builders in general, what are you thinking of these? You happy with what they revealed?
Give me 10 of all.
Yeah, 10. Okay.
Give me 10. Look, the 2-pack Shield Agents is great because you got different. You finally added some color to the people. You got some African Americans. You got some Asians. You did knocked it out of the park on that one. I'm happy with that one. The Skrulls, give me 25 of those. I'll take 25. Just go ahead and bill me for 25. I don't care how much they are. Bill me for 25 of them. I got the old Toy Biz ones. I think I maybe got, 10 or 15 of them. But I'll take some more Skrulls. You can't have enough Skrulls. You can't have enough Shield Agents. Just saying,
I wasn't one of those people who cleverly brought more than one Super Scroll when it was the Builder figure, because even though it was a Builder figure, you only technically needed to buy 3 of the figures again to build a second scroll with the interchangeable hands and arms. I wasn't that clever. I didn't realise that, and then time had gone before I even clocked. Brandon, for example, realised that and brought like 7 Super Scrolls. I think I have got one, but he's got no legs, disappointingly. I think you said you've got a leg, didn't you, Cloud? You've got a leg from Doom. Is it Doom?
From Doom, yeah.
Yeah.
Doom came with a leg. So
maybe one day my handicapped Super Scroll will be able to walk, but this is something I will be going all in on. I don't know how many I'm going to buy, but yeah, I want some of these for my coffee. I've got a very nice little cosmic display now down like behind me. I'll post some pictures soon. Because I've literally got an extra shelf now, and I've gone cosmic on it, and these will go perfect. So I'm excited for these. What about you, Cloud? Army builders?
I usually do at least 2. I've done 2 of each of the other ones. I'll probably do the same thing here, with the exception of the Skrulls. I think I might want a 3rd. I think they just look kind of cool with 1 and like 2.
Unless they've got someone to flank, like with a Hydra agent, if you have Red Skull in the middle and 2 Hydra agents, makes sense. But if they've got no one to flank, at least I think 3 looks good to the eye. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, gentlemen. Look, I'm telling you, Cloud, you're getting 10. You're getting 10 of both. Dan, you're getting 10 of both. Okay. Look, I don't want to hear this. I'm just getting 2. No, you don't get just 2. That's not an army. These are army builders. You clamor for these. We wanted these. You need to get 5, okay? But you want to go 10. I'm going to say 5. 5 is a good amount. Because with the Scrolls, you can have them surrounded Super Scroll, and if you have the Marvel Select ones, you can have surrounded those as well.
Yeah, I don't have the select ones, but as I said, because the scrolls are all different shapes, sizes, they're a little bit gangly looking, you can mix in the select ones, the old Toy Biz ones, and literally build a big army. Like, I'm assuming you're not going to get rid of any of your Toy Biz ones, Dante. You're going to keep them in the display.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. So, no, the Toy Biz ones, they're close to the heart.
Yeah. Toy Biz ones, I think we were talking about Toy Biz stuff on the stream this week, and I think the scrolls, because they're aliens and stuff, they are figures that you can still keep in a display, and these are just nice updates. I like the body they've chose. They could have, like, we've been hit too many times with the bookie cap with the army builders. I think every army builder apart from the aim soldier so far had the bookie cap, so it's nice to know that we're getting the Sunfire. I think this is the Sunfire body with a deep butterfly. Is it?
So, yeah.
Yeah, which is a great body, one of the best like recent Marvel Legend bodies, I think. So these are going to be fun. I said like I can't wait to see what The Amazing does with like 10 of these guys. So yeah, I'm assuming Dante said we got to buy 10 of each. But what were you thinking, Tanner, of these? What were you thinking?
So I'm going to jump straight to the scrolls.
Okay.
Because as I did the super chat like a few weeks ago when they announced this on your thing. I'd literally just taken a picture of my scrolls for the Instagram and then I announced this. And so in the end, I thought, should I post it? Should I not post it? I did end up posting it a few days later, but I need at least 4 of these just to put in there because I've already got 5. I've got 5 of the selects. I've got the Scroll Electra. I've got the Scroll Giant Man. And I've got a Super Scroll and one of the old Toys Biz as well. I think 4 of these just all sprawled in the display. Just make like a huge scroll army sort of thing. Although I would love them to do a Kree soldiers as well, purely because my Kree are now kind of falling behind.
Yeah,
in the
outnumbered.
If there was a Kree Skull war, the Skrull would win at the moment.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get more of them, though. I think we're going to get Kree army builders soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to know that Hasbro have they've never revealed 2 army builders at once, so it's nice to know that ball is starting to get rolling with these. I think before the stream ends, Dante's just going to reveal himself as a Skrull, and that's why he loves Skrulls so much. Like, I'm onto him. What about you, Tom? Do any of these army builders interest you? Are you army building any of the legends?
Yeah. I agree with Dante about, at least 5 of the Skrulls, but I'm trying to weigh up on the Shield agents. So I don't know how many to go for, because are they going to do a female back? In which case, I don't want to get too many male ones, and then have an army that's just blown out of proportion when adding the females. Also, we're going to get a new Nick Fury.
My Shield agent's all wobbly. Like, I don't know if you have that issue.
Yeah, my original Nick Fury is really wobbly.
Like, just really wobbly. Like, he's like scared.
Like that.
He's scared. He's meant to be a shield agent, right? He's meant to be protecting and guarding and fighting, and he's terrified of everything he sees. It's ridiculous. But
Mystique is like that. I don't know why.
Really?
Like the hip joint, she's like super wobbly.
Sad times. That Mystique's there goes for a pretty penny as well. That's a sought after figure as well at the minute.
Wait a minute. What is it? Yeah, because y'all don't have Walgreens. I keep forgetting.
Why? Yeah, we have no Walgreens. We have to get stuff online. Like, I've just sent. I think Rush in the chat. I sent him 2 Novas and a Quasar. He said he hasn't got them yet. Annoyingly, he sent me something. He sent me a Donatello from Walmart, and it arrived like quickly within a week, no issues at all. And I've sent him these legends, and they're taking ages. I do apologise, Rush, but they're on their way, I promise you. But yeah, we can get them quite easily. But once they're gone, they're gone. Like, the stores get them in, and they sell. And once they're gone, we're not getting them restocked, essentially. So you got to be quick on them. And people sometimes are slow to these, and they're like, oh, I'll wait. That's not what happened to Silver Surfer. It's like, Silver Surfer was everywhere. The fallen one, you know, the black, the darker Silver Surfer. That was everywhere in the UK. You could get it from every store, no issue at all. It was on Hasbro Pulse. And then, like, it's just started disappearing, and now the price is creeping up on eBay. But yeah, do you have look? Are you one of those people that actually have look in Walgreens? Because I've heard people that have Walgreens near them, but they never get anything.
Depends. Like, Walgreens have been running dry at this point. Like, they really I don't think they've really been supplying Walgreens with any of like the Marvel Legends figures. So it's like the ones that have been sitting there since like they first started putting out Legends exclusives for Walgreens are still sitting over there. Like you still see Medusa, you'll still see Daredevil. Very rarely do you still see Mystique.
If someone sees Mystique, without hesitation, pick her up because she's a sought after figure on the aftermarket for sure. I've seen people posting pictures of like the Ant-Man. Do you know that Grady Ant-Man still like out there? And he was like one of the first Walgreens exclusive.
He still sits on the shelf too.
Yeah, and that
Daredevil.
And maybe that's the reason Walgreens order less and less. Like we don't know what logistically is happening, but you can't find any of the Fantastic Four figures anymore. Like that first thing, that was the best Marvel Legend of 2018, and you can't find that on the shelves. You can't find Mr. Fantastic or Johnny Storm. I think you can still find Sue occasionally, randomly, a post here and there. I swear I've seen someone found it recently, actually. But still, Walgreens, I don't know, it's a gift and a curse. Like, Tanner, like, would you want Walgreens? Tom, would you want Walgreens? Like, are you happy with the way we've got it, or would you rather have to go out and try and hunt these things down?
I mean, most of our online stores now get all the Walgreens stuff anyway, so it is a case of I'm perfectly fine with that. As much as I enjoy watching hunt videos online, I like the ease of just having it come to my home without having to worry about it, so to say.
Yeah, I do miss the thrill of the hunt, like, but it was never that good anyway. Do you know, like, when I was in America, I dragged Amanda into every other shop, but in the UK, even my Toys R Us, when there was a Toys R Us in my city, it would be like 4 Marvel Legends waves behind. It was really slow. What about you, Tom? Would you rather Walgreens, or are you happy with what we got?
Whenever I've been to the US and I've done like you've done, like gone in every other Walgreens I go past, I never find anything in any of them. Only old stuff that we've already got.
I was buying the old stuff.
The only time I ever remember us having trouble getting stuff here was with the Danny Moonstar when it first came out.
Yeah.
A bit like, because you wanted 3 of them really.
Yeah.
At least 2.
And that was the issue with that, is because and that's because that one was like you had to buy multiple really, and you can get 3 separate characters essentially. So I guess that makes that one a little bit more desirable. But like you said, I went into all these shops and I was buying even the old figures just because I was excited to be in a shop that sold Legends. I was like, my missus was like, why are you buying these? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just happy to be here. I nearly got a Walgreens card. I was only in there. I was only in Florida for 2 weeks, and I nearly signed up for one. I was like, I'll be back. I didn't know.
I'm like, you should send me a card, Dan. I'm like, yeah. You Mr. Dan who? Yes, I am.
They're just like a Walgreens discount card, ain't there? If you remember, you can get discount and stuff anyway. Anyway, swinging back round to this, I can't not talk about this, people, all right? So forgive me, all right? I'm going to milk this until I have to send it back home. But they did reveal, I guess technically, this is sort of an Excalibur box set, but it's not at the same time. Like, there's no branding of Excalibur apart from the back packaging, where it's got the cards, and I'm sure it mentions Excalibur somewhere. But technically, it's an X-Men box set, similar to the Love Triangle 3-pack that we got. Megan, Captain Britain, and of course Kitty Pryde in their Excalibur looks. So, what are you a fan of this? Are you in for this? I'll start us off. Of course, I'm all in for this. All right, easy, simple. Cloud, what about you?
100%. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. I've been all 3 of these figures have been on my wish list for ages. Excalibur was something way back when I was like maybe 9 years old when I first started reading. It was one of the first books. I love the characters. I love the looks. I have the old Captain Britain up here, and it's going to be nice to put this guy in his spot. Yeah.
What about you, Tanner? Excalibur do it for you?
Yeah, I definitely want this.
I get commission from this pack, by the way. I don't know if you know that was it. That was in the reveal deal with Hasbro. It took a while before our agents across the table making it come together. But yeah, so I need everyone to buy multiple of these, please.
Yeah. So as I was saying, definitely one. I want one. However, because I now do not want to go and hunt down another Nightcrawler. I'm throwing this out into the universe. Nightcrawler and retro packaging, please.
That'd be good.
That would be brilliant. But yeah, I'm definitely up for it.
Yeah, I regret not buying 2 Nightcrawlers as well. I should have as well, because he was one of those characters which I knew would be sought after. Like I brought 2 Beasts, I brought 2 Rogues, I brought 2 Storms. Like, I knew which ones would be desirable. and that one I just didn't for whatever reason, and obviously I'm shooting myself now. What about you, Tom? Excalibur?
Yeah, for sure. I've not actually read Excalibur, but everyone's enthusiasm.
Doesn't matter. It's UK repping. It's basically the UK spin-off of X-Men. That's what it means. Like, you got X Factor, you got X-Force. They didn't need to put an X in front of Excalibur because it's Excalibur. Even though it begins with an E, it's Excalibur. It's UK X-Men essentially. So you got to be on board. You got to be on board.
No, I'm definitely going to order it. How many are you going to order though, Dan?
Oh, I think I've got about 16 from different places at the minute. I'm just going to put a wall. I'm just going to have a wall of them. No, I'm not really. I think for sentimental reasons, and I'm sure you can all forgive me, I'm going to buy one to keep mint and like happy days. And then obviously I'm very excited to get another set. But like Tanner, I sort of want another Nightcrawler now because I don't want to take Nightcrawler from my display from where he is. But Nightcrawler is sort of essential to this. And we still need Nova. That was the most disappointing thing about this, but I suppose that's what Dante's about to say. What are you saying, Dante?
I'm in for this. It'll surprise you, but when I was a kid and I had my Marvel trading cards, Captain Britain was one of my favorite characters.
Yes, that's why I like you, Dante. That's why you're one of my favorites.
It was like that. One off was like, oh, yo, he looks great. He looks kind of cool. I was like, yo, like when you had those Marvel cards. Like he was awesome, but yeah, I'm definitely in for this. 2, I don't know. 1, I'm good with, but 2,
as I said,
maybe.
if I didn't reveal this figure, I probably wouldn't buy 2. But as I've got sentimental value now, so I need to buy 1 just to keep mint, for it sits in history. So when I'm retired or stop buying toys, I'll be like, look, I revealed that.
Just make sure you send Captain Britain to a non-extradition country. Remember what we talked about?
Yeah.
Country.
Yeah, well, I think Kevin's trying to get me to start the Commonwealth crew. I think after the Infinity Equation last week, Kevin, I was literally about to go to bed, and Kevin sent me a link, and I realised it was the link to his stream. So I went, okay, I'll pop in just for 5 minutes to say hello. I ended up being on Kevin's stream for about 45 minutes, and I was knackered. I was dead. But no, shout out to Toying Around, of course. Hello there, as he would say if he popped in. Okay, I had to talk about Excalibur again. Forgive me, people. Forgive me. And then so this Thursday we talked about on our mainstream on a Thursday. We went back in time, jumped in our time machine, and talked about Toy Biz stuff. So just quickly before I kick these guys out of here, Toy Biz old logo on this stand. So what are your educated guesses on what do you think this could be associated with? Start with Cloud.
I think they're just touching back on some of those earliest Toy Biz legends that we need updated ones of.
1 second. Tapped out of the super chat real quick. He says stick Doom heads on all of the Excalibur figs. What you want about the giant Doom head? I told you that's my dog's toy. Teddy's having that Doom head. I don't need that. But thank you, Tac for that. And go and subscribe to Tac's new channel, by the way. He's reviewing movies and everything at the minute. So yeah, get involved, support Tac, and his rebrand. If he's in the chat, you should be able to just click his name. Simple as that. Anyway, carry on, Cloud.
Like I said, I just think they're going back to where Toy Biz started with, and touching on some of those earlier characters. I like that the stands have the old logo in it. I'm hoping that slot in the back is for like maybe a trading card or something.
Ryan would love that, wouldn't it? Ryan, I get Ryan pushing for that. Put a trading card.
Yeah.
They can't afford a comic, but we can put a trading card in there.
That would make sense. I think that's probably my best guess. Maybe like a first appearance, comic cover reproduction or something like that. We'll see. Some
of the old WWE figures, the Elites, had a stand with a slot in the back of it. And if you brought all the figures in that wave, it would build like a diorama sort of backdrop for that particular wave. So that's another idea they could be doing with this. I doubt it's for a full comic, but something like that could be done if it's just a piece of card. Tana, what about you? Any guesses for what this is all about? Did it intrigue you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I was to hazard a guess, it'd probably be a re-release of maybe the first year of Marvel Legends, if that was, 2-3 waves of 4 figures, maybe visit back, like Cloud said, figures that need redoing from the Toy Biz days. I'm interested to see what it brings, and I mean, with the whole little card slot at the back, it's perfect because they started releasing those trading cards out in America, haven't they, with GameStop? So maybe it's another thing they can expand into.
Yeah, happy days. So I've just thank you, Phil. He's just posted Mark's new film channel on in the chat, so I pinned it to the chat. So I'm going to show some love to people in the community. Go and subscribe to TacTac's YouTube channel. I know he'll appreciate it. So there you go. It's linked at the top now of the chat. So you said the first 3 waves in that year. Do you reckon it'll go that deep? They'll go for they do it exactly the same, or will they mix it up?
I mean, what were I only remember what was in the first wave, so I'm not sure.
To remind everyone, first wave was Cap, Iron Man,
Toad.
Hulk, and Hode. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think so,
Yeah, so I remember having that original Iron Man back in somewhere.
And apparently the reason Toad, just random fact, Toad was meant to be in, because they were releasing X-Men movie figures at that time, and that Toad was meant to be in an X-Men movie 2-pack with the movie Toad. But because that line got finished, they had Toad all sculpted up, ready to go, and that's why randomly Toad was in the first wave of Legends, because that figure was all tooled up, sculpted, ready to go. Though it's not like he was an executive choice. Put Toad in wave 1, he's going to be a bestseller. It was just a production sort of money saver, I assume. But yeah, there you go. There's your Toad facts for today. Did you know that, Tanner?
I had heard it before.
Oh, damn. I thought I'd give you a new fact. Damn. You clearly read the same YouTube and Instagrams and Facebooks of me.
Yeah.
We roll in the same circles. It's this toy community. What can I say?
Yeah. I mean, if they do a couple of the Spider-Man classics, old Spider-Man classics as well, like especially the Man Spider, that definitely needs a redo. I'll be all up for that.
What about you, Tom? What do you think they're going to be doing with these? What does this mean? A pack of stands, maybe?
I agree with Cloud on the trading cards, but I think it's going to be like this year's Infinity Saga box sets, or next year's version of that.
Oh, okay. As in like the summer. Yes, the summer release, as in like last year we got the X-Men anniversary. This year was Infinity Saga. So you think 2022's summer sort of theme will be the
20 years of Marvel?
Yeah, that's a good call.
And then they'll just pick and choose various things. Maybe they could do like face-off boxes with 2 figures and then single packs, and I don't know. They don't seem to do 3 packs so much nowadays, but maybe they'll do 3 packs. Do you have any 3 packs this year? Oh yeah, we've had.
I just showed you one. I just showed you one.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you forget that already, Tom. All right?
I've been in the kind of we didn't get any in the Infinity Saga, though, did we?
Not that I can think of at the top of my head. No, they were 2-pack, single packs, and then the deluxe ones were like thirder, I believe. Yeah, all good. What about you, Dante? What's your guesses for this?
I agree with everybody else's. At this point, I think like Tom says, they're going to pick and choose which ones they're going to take from the old Toy Biz series. Hopefully, Toad is in there. I'm really hoping for that.
Gotta be.
I'm really hoping. And he has this little toad that he has in his hand too. Like, you gotta put that little toad in there, like, because it's a hypno-toad. You got when you lick it, you know, you
Toad, yes.
I love Futurama, by the way, as much as The Simpsons. So I can sit here and quote Futurama and Simpsons to you all day. So yes, give me a little hypno-toad.
But it's if there's a lot they can go, like they can go back and pick and choose. Just depends on which characters are going to really pick and choose. I think it's going to be some of the characters that we're expecting, and there's ones that are like we're not going to expect it.
Yeah, I'm sure. They always do that. They mix it up, don't they? I in my head, I'm thinking, they just release a wave of like re-release the first wave or something like that. But Tom's spot on. It probably will be next year's summer sort of schedule, or maybe they just do random things throughout the year, as the whole year is the anniversary technically. So who knows? Plenty of ways they can go. But I did try and get it out of him in my interview. I did sort of let him know. And Dwight did go, let me just show you, but I knew he was winding me up, the bastard. Yeah, there you go, 20 fan, and that's what they teased us on. That was their final tease. So I'm thinking these will actually, whatever this is revealed in, will be at Hasbro PulseCon in October. It's October, right? End of October?
October,
I do think whatever this is may be shown to us in October, because every other tease I've done so far, whether it's been Excalibur or the little hand, has been revealed like on the next stream, essentially. So I think the next time we see the Legends team will be probably at Hasbro PulseCon. So I don't think it'll be too long at all before we find out what these are attached to. And if it is just a pack of stands, then we hyped that up for no reason, didn't we? But I doubt it. I doubt it very much. All right, beautiful.
You'll cut your Mario Legends, a pack of old Mario Legends stands.
Yeah. Oh, do you see these ones? What the other ones he was holding at the start? Where is it? That one. Those little octagon ones. I literally used to buy packs of them off eBay, and my first Marvel Legends display was like a layer of them, like on my shelf, and then my Legends would all stand on that. So now I've got I swear I've got like a small tote of just those that no one's ever going to buy. So if anyone wants any of those, hit me up, all right? I've got some nice octagons. I think they're octagons or rectagons or whatever. Some shape anyway. But anyway, gentlemen, pleasure having you in, talking some toys with me. Hopefully you'll stick around, and I'll make sure you're all involved in the duck race. Dante, do you know I obviously invaded the Infinity Equation and forced you to do a duck race. I tried to watch it back, and the ducks didn't even move. Did you notice?
Yeah, I think it was too much bandwidth.
I was gutted, mate. I was gutted because we watched the race, we seen it, but the audience didn't. So Dante's like my witness. That race actually happened. Like, we did actually see the race, but for some reason the YouTube. So I do apologise. As I said, I tried to spread the duck racing league across the world, but it crashed and didn't work. But it happened. But you're all in it today. You're all in it today. Don't you worry. But hopefully you all stick around. But pleasure having you. Before you go, let people know where they can find you online. I appreciate this 85 people still sticking around on a random Sunday. So thank you. But Cloud, where can the people find you?
Instagram, Cloud_network, and Twitter @CloudFoxwell.
Beautiful. Tanner?
SuperTurk5000 on Twitter, and on Instagram, superturk.figuredisplays. Give us a follow on both, please. That would be brilliant.
I will post all your links into the chat right now. There you go. Tom?
Mini Plastic Multiverse on Instagram and Mini Plastiverse on Twitter.
Yeah, it was too long. His name was too long for Twitter. They were like, made him short it. And the host of my favourite toy podcast is, of course, Dark Joker Zin, aka Dante. Again, congratulations on the wedding, my friend, and thank you very much for joining us on this Sunday. Where can the people find you? I'll let you do all the plugging.
Thanks for having me. Every Friday night at 8 p.m. on Infinity Equation on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram on Infinite Equation, and then you'll find us tonight going live for AEW All Out.
Oh, mate, I wanted to talk to you about that. I wanted to be on the stream, but I don't think it's going to happen today, to be fair. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited for it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to try and avoid my phone in the morning, do what I need to do for work, and then so I'm going to be off the radar until I've seen All Out, essentially, after I've gone to sleep tonight. But
because my boy's gonna come in.
Yeah,
Daniel Bryan's gonna show up.
Yes.
The question though is Adam Cole gonna show up as well?
Technically he can, can't he? Technically he can, because his contract ended, so he hasn't got a 90-day. So technically he can. Same with like Ruby Riott and Lana and people like that. Like the floodgates are open. So if Tony Khan wants to open up his checkbook, we can see an influx at All Out. So we shall see. But I'm very excited for it. And CM Punk back, first time in 7 years as well, against Darby Allin, who I love Darby Allin as well, by the way. So yeah, that's exciting times. And I wanted to show you, Dante. I haven't got him near me, but I actually got the Series 4 AEW unrivaled Cody Chase. I know, yeah, it's my only Chase AEW figure, so I need to get like a protector case for it and everything.
Yeah. This is the thing. They announced the CM Punk figure to unnatural rivals.
I know. They're fast tracking it, ain't they? They've got to.
It's going to be big on the secondary market, seriously.
Yeah, that's
That and Brody Lee.
Of course, yeah, Brody, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that whole Dark Order series. I love that, the whole Dark Order in that whole wave. But yeah, I've been speaking to Tanner. I want to do it. I want to talk about Turtles more. I want to talk about wrestling more. So I need to think of another show and find another night of the week so we can do this type of stuff. But gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for talking toys with me. And as always, you're always welcome. And make sure you all go, everyone who's watching, as I said, there's over 80 people watching on a Sunday. Make sure you're all following each other. Spread that love. And but gentlemen, pleasure. And I'll see you on the next one.
Cheers. Thanks.
Hey.
Bye. So as those guys jump out, let me just say hello to everyone who's still here in the chat. So Group 2, if you win Group 2, you know who you are. Let me just get my list up for Group 2 and let you know. So Group 2 is Rush, Timmy O'Toole, a.k.a. Ralph, if that is real name, but we know him as Abnuggle around these ways. Jamie, Javi as well wants to join, and so does George. So I will send out the link to you guys if you hit me up with a fresh DM. I know Rush just has, so I'm going to send that to Rush. I nearly posted the link in the chat there. Maybe one day I should do that, just to see who does want to randomly jump in. But let's show some love to the channel members first, as always. Okay, so Rush, Group 2. There you go, my friend. All right, there you go. George, link is sent to you. So if Javi's around, if Jamie as well, I need Jamie. Is Jamie about? I know his Instagram though, so I'm just going to send him a link anyway. So Jamie, if you're about, you're in. I'm sending you the link. There you go. There he is. There we go. Jamie, you've got the link. It's all good. You're all good. And then, yeah, there you go. I think that's good. All right, let's give that a sec. Let's see what we've got coming in. Okay, so I think we've got Rush coming in first. We got Rush and the super producer jumping in as a special little guest. Pow! There they are. These are the first two. So Rush, how you doing, my friend? You good?
Doing good.
Happy days. Rich, thank you.
You go, hey.
Surprise, joining us.
I got to stay off eBay, Dan. I got to stay off eBay, stop buying those Sentinels, so I'm just coming out instead.
Yeah, if I had the option to get another Sentinel now, I would. They're talking about Sentinels. Rush has got 5 on the way. Rush, do you want to sell me a Sentinel? You don't need 5. You don't need 5. Joking. Okay, let's get George in as well. And I think George and Jamie, and we may have room for one more if anyone's around. I think Javi did say he wanted to come in, but I don't know where Javi is. Give me a sec, George. Oh, there's Jamie as well. That should be fine. Press these buttons. I do need to go and get another drink, lad, so you're going to have to entertain yourselves for a second. Right. We all in, Jamie? You there? You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're there. You're good. George, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Oh, I thought you'd frozen. Were you playing a trick on us? Because you were very still. Don't freak me out. You know my Streamlabs likes to play up in the second half of these, so let's keep that movement. Just constantly do this for the whole stream for me, just so I know you haven't crashed, all right? There you go. Let's see how long you can keep it up for. Sorry, you don't really. I appreciate that. Okay, let me just have a quick look at my Instagram as well. As I said, Group 2, I did have Javi say and Abnugler as well, aka Timmy O'Toole, aka Ralph, aka nobody knows his real name. Last time he came to us live from a cave, and he's not even here now. So he's still down that cave. What a waste of time, Abnugler. What's going on? Okay, well, we can talk toys until they come about. And if you are a channel member at the Members Club tier and you're around right now and you want to take Timmy O'Toole's place, then let me know because he's not here. So slow coach, you may miss out. But yeah, as I said, I appreciate everyone sticking around. So let's go around the gambit and talk some toys, shall we? So Rich, I haven't really. You went to a wedding yesterday, right?
I was in a wedding yesterday, and I've just been busy wrapping up one job and doing training for another one. So I'm a bit of a nightmare at the minute.
No, fair play. Now, congratulations, you're in a good spot at the minute. I'm surprised not to see you hungover after you've been to a wedding. To be fair.
I sober up easy, man. Just carry on drinking all day.
No, you're good.
I'm only joking.
You're good. I went out last weekend and I was done for the day. I just after I've had a few drinks, the next day I'm useless. I say a few, I mean a lot of drinks, but like I just can't cope. Have you got anything new recently? Because we've been getting stuff starting to hit now, and I heard you talking to Phil earlier. You expecting some stuff, or have some stuff arrived?
So I'm still waiting for my Iron Man wave, like that. I don't know if that's coming eventually one day, maybe.
And who's yours from?
Mine's from Comics and Cocktails.
Okay.
Got mine. And I did get these like lovely figures from the Never Ending Story this week. I'm only joking. It's Avatar, the last name.
Brandon was like just screaming at the screen. He was like, "No, Rich." Those look great, by the way.
They do. They're really good. Like they're only like 5-inch, and they've got, because they're McFarlane, the articulation is like because she's got this skirt, you can't even make her like sit down on the back of her, but it's like annoying. But yeah, they're really good otherwise.
Yeah, forgetting articulation, put that to the side. Like just having those characters represented on the shelf, and they look great. Just looking at them, I think they look good. And so fair play. I like as I said, I don't share that love like Brandon does, but me and Brandon always say that that's his like Simpsons or something like that. You know, so I get it. I understand it. Is that from the cartoon or from the movie? Like where's the
That's from the cartoon. So this is all from book 1. So there's like 3 seasons of the TV show. So I'm guessing they're going to do at least another 2 waves, hopefully.
So book 1, season 1.
Book 1 is like season 1. So we're watching everyone's like the Wolf Pack. They seem to be like on the shelves everywhere. I don't know, Rush can probably say this. They seem to be on the shelves everywhere in America. Yeah. So maybe we won't see a second wave. Who knows? Because it is quite an older show. So
yeah, niche, isn't it? Yeah, and if it depends if that niche fan base then also collect toys. You know, you got to see where that connects.
I think Nickelodeon are like they're gonna do like sequel series and stuff. They're doing like a live action show as well. I think are they like
there's like a list of different shows that they're gonna do.
Yeah, so they're gonna try and like make it into a franchise again. So that should be good.
Makes sense. So are you a fan of that as well, Jamie?
Yeah, I love Avatar.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
So you get those figures as well?
I haven't ordered them yet because I forgot about them, but I'm gonna get on it.
I was gonna say after seeing them in hand, you must be getting a bit itchy. Yeah, George, you're a different generation. Do you know Avatar at all? I've never seen it, so I don't know. But I'm assuming, like, are you aware of it?
I'm aware of it, but I've never watched it and never really got into it.
All right. What about you, Rush? You Avatar?
I've seen a few episodes of the original. I've seen more of the Legends of Korra part, but the original I've seen a couple episodes, but not everything. Is
that like season 2, season 3, or something like that?
It's pretty much a new Avatar.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's like a descendant of someone else that comes in. So
yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. I'd be lost. Anything out, Rich? As I said, are you expecting? Like, is yours shipped? I'm just using this as an opportunity to show these off again, by the way. Is yours shipped yet?
No, I haven't even had like a shipping update or anything. But my AliExpress saga, my zombie Captain America has left Singapore. It's somewhere in the oceans. Who knows? Will I get it before it actually hits here? Who knows?
Well, that wave has been delayed until like November, hasn't it, for us? So.
But then they said the same with Age of Apocalypse. Now they're all saying that's going to show up this month over there. So maybe the backlog is like clearing.
Yeah. Rush, while you're here, by the way, let me just say thank you very much in person. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Much appreciated.
Anytime.
You do know I love Donatello, right?
Oh yeah, it's also my favorite as well. So I have to help out fellow.
Thank you very much. And he also checked that there's 2 feet. Look at that. That's beautiful. Shout out Laser Pants. No, I'm only joking, Laser Pants. He knows I'm joking. But no, thank you very much. And you said, have you checked the tracking? I've not checked the tracking. Is it on the way, at least? Is it moving?
Yeah, I checked it yesterday and it finally arrived here in the States, but it's up in New Jersey. So it'll probably be another week before I get it down here in Florida.
Sad times. Hopefully sooner rather than later, my friend.
The ironic part is Nova's finally starting to hit here.
It's typical, isn't it? So it's typical.
So I think of it this way. So I could have gone hunting for Nova, but at the same time, if I'm just waiting, I'm getting Quasar before anyone else, so I'm happy. Yeah. Two
Novas and a Quasar in the box for you. That's just the way, mate, isn't it? I have these conversations all the time with people like, oh, I can send it, yeah? And I'm like, but will it get here before it ships in the UK? It's like always that weird thing. But no, you'll be happy when you get it. Your Cosmic Display setup's nice, and yeah, these are some nice upgrades. Have you got anything recently, Rush, you can show off?
No, luckily not. My bank account's like taking a pause, so
yeah.
I know I've got a lot hitting inside. I just got a shipping note or email saying that my X-Men arcade cabinet that's supposed to arrive is actually coming a month early, so I'll have that next month. So
have you already made room for
it? Oh yeah, I've already got space all set for it. So I plan things in advance. With the Sentinels, I've already got space saved for them. Galactus, I've already got space for him. So I'm all set. The only thing is, hopefully I'm coming in clear. Since no figures have come out, I actually upgraded like my webcam and my microphone so I can actually be heard better.
I was gonna say, it looks different and sounds good today, my friend. Looks good.
Yeah, I upgraded those two. So luckily, no figures for at least a week until Sentinels get here. So yeah, if you want an unboxing, I've got 5 of them.
Yeah, I literally may just host a Sentinel unboxing party. Shout out the channel member. What's that name say? Glahuberry J? Anyone help me out? What's that say? Can you see that?
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, thank you very much for becoming a channel member at the members club tier as well. Thank you very much. Maybe one day you can show yourself on screen, but much appreciated. But yeah, as you were saying about Sentinels, I may genuinely host a Sentinel opening party because I'm jealous. I'm jealous, but also excited to actually see it and see what it's like and what it does and all that. So yeah,
I know unboxing 5. I might have to rent a warehouse.
yeah, really out. You're gonna open the door.
Crying in the corner for that stream.
Yeah, same. Look, I don't even want to remind you, but yeah, as I said, we've got it from Zavi's mouth. It's not looking good for us.
I don't know, with how many I'm getting and how heavy those are, I'm going to have to seriously tip out my UPS person.
Yeah. You're going to open the door and it's just going to be darkness because the boxes are going to be covering the door. You're going to just not even going to have to see outside. It's going to be a good day, though. It's going to be a very good day. How many are you opening straight away? Like, how many are actually going on the display?
3 are going up in my display, and 1 is going to my son, whether or not he gets it before Christmas.
Nice.
I've not decided that yet.
Wow.
So, but beyond that, I'm holding on to 1 to see what I want to do with later. But
nice. Does your son have his own separate display in his room, or does he sort of share your space?
No, he's got his own bookshelves, and so I'm helping him redo those because he wants to mimic what I'm doing now. So
nice.
I'm helping him redo all the backgrounds and everything in his setup.
Nice. I have no kids. I'm going to have to see if Teddy wants to start collecting and I can help get Teddy get set up. I might have to go and get him in a minute because he's been barking, poor bastard. But yeah, sounds fun. George, what about you? Got anything good recently?
Yeah, I picked up on eBay. I got the retro Green Goblin because I didn't get it
nice.
when it came around.
Yeah, very nice.
That's the only figure I got this week.
You get it to open or to keep on card?
It came open.
Oh, nice.
I'm not too fussed about having it on card.
I don't know if you can tell, George, but I'm a sucker for that retro cards. You know, yeah, I'm just like I'm a sucker. I can't lie to you. No, that retro ones are nice. It's the brighter green, isn't it? So it pops a little bit more on the display.
I prefer the brighter colours to the darker of the older figure.
Yeah, looks nice. Jamie, what about you, my friend? So we know you're getting those Avatar figures. Well, you're going to have to jump on that quickly.
Yeah,
but what have you been getting?
The only thing that came this week was Quicksilver.
Yes. I think he's already on my shelf, to be fair. Yeah, he's up there. I've put him in my sort of like an Age of Ultron sort of section, I guess. My MCU shelves need a bit of a rearrange. What do you do with your MCU? Are they all just on one shelf? Like you got one shelf full of MCU?
Comic, and they're all together.
Oh, okay.
I've got my favourites on one shelf and then others on other shelves.
So is that your rules with MCU stuff? You just buying each character or your favourites or
stuff that I like, and then if I want the whole wave or the bath, then I'll get the whole wave and put them on the miscellaneous shelf. Yeah,
sound. All right, beautiful. Let's right, we just talked about Sentinel. Let's then go around the gambit again and talk about just Galactus, just to get you go vibe. We can talk about that ugly bastard in a minute. But you know what I'm getting to here. So, Rich, obviously you went in for Galactus, right? Just the one though, right?
Just the one. I was thinking about 2, and then it was just I can't afford it.
Yeah, it's the same.
But I was like, on the last day, I had some money, like, we had NHS payments, so I had like £500 that I wasn't expecting, and I was thinking, I could buy this, but then I stopped myself at the last minute. I was like, no.
That is so tempting, isn't it? Like, that's like the universe telling you, they're like, oh, by the way, here's a tax rebate for exactly the money for a Galactus, like, treat yourself. He's like, as I said, I completely get it, what about the Doomhead? You happy with that?
Like, I didn't mind it as much. I mean, it's like, as an extra, it's not gonna, like, I don't think it's gonna sway everyone to do it, but as like a final thing, it's not that bad. I mean, we got 3 figures out of it, like 3 like unique figures as well. I mean, like, with the Sentinel, we only got Bastion and Prime Sentinel, so that's quite cool.
What's your favourite tier?
Probably Frankie Ray Nova, because it's a figure I've wanted for a long time, so I would say Frankie Ray.
I would expect nothing less of the formula articulated heroines. She looks great. I love that she can sit in his hand on that flame effect as well. Okay, Rush, I'm scared to ask, but Galactus, I think you said in the chat earlier anyway, but what have you gone for?
3.
3, beautiful. And are you so I'm guessing one's not to display the Doomhead, right?
No, I'm not going to do anything with that Doomhead, although I've seen a lot of people make the joke that they're going to put it into their car as a gear shift knob.
That's pretty good. It's in the UK, we don't have automatic, so I've got a gear shift. I can do that.
Yeah, it's like I only did 2 at the beginning, but it's like when they showed Morg, it's like I had to go in one more for Morg. My son's going to take my Marvel Universe one. So he doesn't even want this, so I've got one for display, and say these 2. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to sell them in a future, one
of course,
in box and one separate.
Oh mate, of course. As I said, if I brought a second one, it would only to do that. Do you know what I mean? Because as I said, this is a collector's market. You would make if you were educated in a subject that you can invest in, you'd do it. We're educated in this subject, so if we could do it, we can. So I say fair play to you. I would have done exactly the same. And it's to be fair, your son's not getting a bad figure in return either. Do you know what I mean? Like that universe one is held up for quite a long time. But yeah, this is looking good. What was your favourite tier? You said Morg. I'm assuming is that your favourite tier?
Yeah, so Frankie Ray Nova was amazing. But it's like just that brand new sculpt on Morg, especially that face and everything. I know that's a digital rendering, but if the actual final product comes out looking that good, that's going to be an amazing figure. So I cannot wait for that one. Yeah,
I agree. I think, as I said, that's my favourite tier is Morg. I love adding new characters to the shelf, and this guy just looks impressive. Looking good. George, I know obviously this is a pretty penny, but can you enjoy it through us?
Yeah, I kind of regret not backing it. I really wanted it, but the money was a bit.
Oh no, it
is worth the price, but I just didn't want to spend that much on one figure.
No, you're a sensible guy. As I said, you're young and wise and sensible. Don't be old like us, because when you're old and you've got more money, you just spend it on toys. So be young, wise, and save and invest in other places. My first car was cheaper than Galactus. That shows you how bad my first car was and why it never lasted me long. But still, my point is, you can put your money in different places at your age. So no, what was your favourite tier though? What one was the tier that went, you know what, I sort of need this now?
It was the Silver Surfer, because I missed out on the Walgreens one.
Yeah.
So I just think it looks really good.
And that's why it's there. I'm not even mad at Hasbro for putting Silver Surfers back in there, because it's Galactus. We needed Silver Surfer. I would have liked more than just an interchangeable head and the stand for someone who already had the previous one, but I'm not mad at Hasbro for doing it. It's Silver Surfer with Galactus. Like, it makes sense. Yeah. But yeah. Jamie, you've got to be in, right?
I did back it, and then life got in the way, so I had to cancel it.
No! When you said did, it was like, no, what does he mean did? I was like, I don't like that word did, Jamie. Oh, no.
Life got in the way. If I have a big win on the lottery, then I will get one second hand, but...
Oh, yeah, mate. Life is a pain in the ass, and as I said, this is why I've got like a little stash of figures upstairs for a rainy day fund, in case. I've told you I've got that pile of figures for when because my car, as I said, I don't have any luck with cars. I'm only a matter of time before my car packs in, and I'm gonna have to get rid of that, the Phoenix 2-pack and my extra Beast mint and card and all stuff like that. So
it's got to be a Dan thing, because my brother's the same. His name's Dan too.
I have never had any luck with cars.
I did pick up the Bath Toy Biz Bath Galactus with some of the money that I had left over, so I do have a Galactus now.
So did you buy that recently? I'm curious because of the Galactus Center, because of the Galactus HasLab. Has the price of the previous Galactuses went down then?
I've noticed it go down more since I bought it.
Oh, interesting.
So I paid 125 for it, and now I've seen it for like 80. So.
Interesting. Because the Sentinels, people were selling their Sentinels, but they weren't going down for much because people like the idea of having Master Mold as the Hasbro HasLab one, and then the Toy Biz Builder figures and the Universe ones. So like this, it never really affected the aftermarket of the Sentinel, but Galactus, I suppose you don't need a baby Galactus with him. Like Rush is giving his to his son, so like you don't need two once you've got this guy. So yeah, I was curious of that. Interesting. But what was your favourite tier until you unfortunately had to earn back?
Oh, much like Rich, I collect more women. So
yeah, a ladies' man. I see, Jamie. Yeah, I see. Yeah, she's great. She ain't going to be able to look up much. I tell you that much with that head of hair. But she's going to look good on the flight stand. Well, on the flame stand anyway. Yeah, my Galactus is definitely going to be posed with Frankie in her hand. Not a problem. Maybe Silver Surfer in the second one. I still like the idea of having like a plastic piece, like a plastic stand or something coming off Silver Surfer. So he's not just floating on his hand. So he's like lingering over the shoulder or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
With how Galactus, his head comes off, that would have been easy to just have a piece that will attach.
Yes.
Have it like swooping around off shoulder. Sentinel is a different head attachment, but it's like with Galactus, just a ball joint. So they could have easily just made a plastic thing that just loops over the ball joint that comes off his neck.
You could even put like a translucent disc with a hole in it over the neck peg and literally spin it. You could literally have a spinning Silver Surfer around his head. I'm sure it was doable. But again, I'm not mad at what they did either. Like it's a nice touch, as I said. When they showed Frankie Ray with that, I knew the Silver Surfer would come with something for display. And the other one never came with a stand. My Silver Surfer on my display at the minute is like glue tacked, like tic-tacked to a stand just so he stands up. But nice touch. All right, this makes us sad, right, Rich?
Very sad, Dan. Very sad. Come on.
Can you're a man of many skills. Can we not pick up the phone and make a few phone calls and get something changed around, Rich? Right, we can.
I've been doing like Excel spreadsheets, working out how much I would have to sell this for in January to buy one off eBay. Yeah. But it's like the input charges, man, are ridiculous. So it's like it doesn't work out just yet. But I can see me ending up now. If this doesn't come till December, I'll be buying like Bastion and the Prime Sentinel over on eBay.
It's dangerous. We'll just have to live through Rush. As soon as you get it, you let us know, all right? just video call us. You can just prop us up on the shelf. We'll just watch. I'll get my popcorn out. I'll just watch. It'll be fun.
Well, my FedEx notification says that it should arrive on Thursday, so I may have it for your Thursday stream.
That's pretty good. I think everyone's at the minute is saying the 9th, isn't it? Until it gets picked up, and then the dates will shift around. So keep us updated with that one. But next week, potentially next week. For us, next year. Happy New Year, the year of the Sentinel. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Jamie, I know George didn't. Did you go for it, Jamie?
No, I just started collecting as it ended.
So. It's a bad time to start collecting.
Yeah.
Well, you might be able to get the builder figure to go along with your Galactus.
I am watching one.
I reckon as the Sentinels come out, people may be willing to shift some of the other ones. Matt Tat of the super chat real quick. He says, I hear Halfords takes payment in Doomheads. Yeah, I'm sure they don't. I wish they did. Halfords, I won't be sending. Okay, my dog's barking quite a lot. I'm gonna have to go and get my dog. Okay. You don't mind, do you? No one's allergic. To be fair, I don't think it matters because we're virtually, it's fine. All right, talk amongst yourself for a second. I'll be back. See if the chat's alive. I'll be 2 seconds.
So what does everyone think about, like they've said there's going to be more like heralds or something in waves next year. What does everyone think we get in? Rush, go to you first.
I would like to see them actually do kind of like the Bring On Bad Guys, just do a whole herald wave. Just do it simple, one shot, and do it. Otherwise, you're going to get like a 3-pack box set again, probably.
Who would you want to see most of all the heralds they didn't like reveal? Who would you want to be in there most?
Of course, Fire Lord, Airwalker, and Stardust.
Yeah, cool. What about you? Who's next? Jamie, I think, is next. I can't see. Is it Jamie?
I've got to go for Fish Ghost. Need that Fish Ghost.
Fish. You want to start this as well? And what about you, George? What do you think?
I really like to get Thor in his herald design from the new. It's relatively new comic. I just like that design.
I think they'll do that as well, because with it being in Fortnite and everything, and that Thor movie coming out next year, they're always looking for like Thor comic book figures. I think we'll get that definitely next year.
I just hope that they don't have him with the headband. I hate that 70s look that they gave him.
They could do an alternate head though, because now he's got that look, but with his like helmet back. So they could just, if they do both, you get both looks in one then.
Teddy, what do you think? Did you black the Galactus? Any comments? No comments. No comments. Wise. I can't show him off properly. Oh, here he is. He's a little sweetheart. He doesn't like being on his own though. Luckily, he doesn't hate. He's not interested in my figures. So like, I thought getting a dog, he'd be like in here grabbing stuff off the bottom shelf, running away. But he has a little sniff, but he doesn't like grab them in his mouth or anything like that. So I'm very grateful. But okay, we can ignore him. You can just sit there, Ted, right? Nice and quiet. Good boy. Good boy. What were you talking about?
We were talking about the like heralds. So they said the heralds are going to show up next year.
Oh.
We were wondering what could they be. What do you think? What would you like to see show up, Dan, that hasn't been revealed?
I missed out on the Terex Build-A-Figure. I had about 3 of the pieces from the Build-A-Figure, but never completed it, so I sold off the pieces. And obviously now, at the minute, that's going a bit mad on the aftermarket because people want it to go with Galactus. So I'd like a deluxe Terex, and I'd even take a re-release with a few updated parts because the Build-A-Figure still stands up pretty good. it was made in the Hasbro era as well. So yeah, Terex as a deluxe would be great. And Firelord, of course, as well, because I want him to come with his gladiator staff with the fire on the either end of it, his little jousting stick. So I would like those two, because they're and Airwalker as well. Airwalker and Firelord were on the same ship, right? They're the ones that are mates, yeah. So yeah, any like those, some more heralds would be nice. But do you reckon they'd be on the Fantastic Four packaging? Do you reckon that's how they get them out, or will they just be in random waves or anything like that?
Terex should probably be a deluxe one, I think, if they're going to do it properly. And then I think, like George said, they're going to, like, Thor will be, like, in the Thor wave next year, so you get Herald Thor. And then, like, Firelord, hopefully on the retro card. But who knows with Hasbro? Who knows?
What was that, mate? What was that? He's grooming me. Have you seen that in The Simpsons? Where the bird's on Homer's head. There's a bird on your head. He's grooming me. No, he's sweet. He's sweet. I never had pets in my whole life apart from like goldfish and like hamsters, so I didn't think I'd be that bothered. But he is sweet, bless him. But now I'm so unproductive. Like when I should be doing a video, I'm just sat downstairs in the garden with Teddy. So yeah, if I don't have many YouTube videos, here's why. What about you guys? What were you saying? What do you want to see? Rush, especially you. You know your shit. Who do you want to see?
As I already said, I would love to see Firelord and Airwalker and Stardust.
Oh, Stardust.
I could see them. Yeah, I could kind of see them doing kind of like the Sentinel or the Nimrod 3-pack. Have like Terex as the center one, and then have like Airwalker and Firelord in it as well. Oh yeah, and by the way, Rich, you may enjoy this. This is Tigra.
Hey! Is that actual name, Tigra?
16.
Wow.
Yeah, ever so 16 years, and yes, named after the character.
Wow. 16 years, impressive. Yeah, I don't know anything about
You're giving
pets.
me a running for Tigra fan now, Rush, with that name.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to get a cat now. You're going to have to get a cat, ain't you, Rich? Next stream, we're going to see...
I've one up to you, Rich.
What about Jamie and George? What are you guys saying? Are you still interested in picking up these other figures, even though you don't have Galactus? Like, would you still get a Terex or an Airwalker or whoever it may be?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm wanting that Fish Ghost I need
Fish
that
Ghost. Fish Ghost, yeah. Fish Ghost, good figure. Yeah, that'd be a great figure, I'm not going to lie, but I doubt it'll happen. George, what is your rules with collecting? Like, are you just genuinely picking up characters you like, or are you like building out little cosmic worlds, MCU worlds, Spider-Man worlds? Like, what's your current setup looking like?
Well, my only real rule is if I like a character, I'll just get it. I don't like trying.
It's a good rule.
Yeah.
Simple but good.
I try to avoid like the obscure characters which I don't know that much, just because it's not like.
Yeah, it makes sense.
As much family.
Yeah, it makes sense. I used to what I like about collecting though as well is that when there's a figure you don't know and the figure looks cool, it makes you go and deep dive. It makes you go and read and learn about that character, and you may find a story or find bits that you'd never knew about before, and it sort of opens more worlds up to you, and then again you just start digging yourself deeper. But no, I always enjoy researching the characters and stuff. Okay, let me jump back to the stream real quick. So I asked the last guys about the stream, because obviously since the last Legends and Liquor, we have there was a Hasbro stream, as you know. So I'm just curious what your favourites were. So we'll jump straight to the Spider-Man wave, if it will come up. So Rich, what did you go for with the Spider-Man wave?
So I bought Morlan and Shriek, and that was it. And a reluctant Shriek, because I wanted like Shriek with the like asymmetrical boots and his thighs and his boobs out. That's what I wanted, but it's an okay Shriek. It's just not the one I wanted.
Yeah, as I said, I've been saying it as well. People just think I'm a dirty pervert, but no, I wanted that version of Shriek as well. They're not wrong. They're not wrong, to be fair to them. But no, I wanted that version of Shriek. That's what I think of Shriek. But I'll take this. This is, as I said, I'm very happy it's on the new body as well, and obviously that's going to be females moving forward as well, which is a nice touch. And Morlan as well, another comic spider villain. And do you know
it's a really nice build-a-figure as well, but it's just not one that I want, so I don't have to buy all those stupid MCU figures. So yes, come on.
I think Ralph has finally showed up. Has someone actually let him out of his cave? Hang on a second. Oh no, yeah, he made it. There he is. And look at it, he's the wrong way round. Oh, he's just on a radio. Is this him on a radio? Timmy O'Toole properly now. It's deep cut Simpsons. Hang on.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, he's on the radio. Yeah, nice. Are you trapped down the well? Do I need to send Sting out to come and save you? He's a good digger.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, where are you? There he is. Spin your camera around. I don't want to sit like this for the whole stream. There you go. Making me dizzy. There he is. You're safe this week, right? You haven't been kidnapped or anything like that. You're good.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Oh, good man.
I'm just a little late because of the time difference. I thought it was good. I thought it was later.
Considering you're on the other half of the planet, I'll let you off. But we've just been talking Galactus, and we're just getting into Spider-Man and stuff. But let me just ask you before we swing back round and ask Rush about Spider-Man. Did you go for Galactus? Did you manage to get it?
No. I had some stuff I have to buy or have to pay for.
I get it, my friend.
I just couldn't make it.
I get it. Is it something that you would have liked to add to your collection, though? What was your favourite tier?
I think probably that's why I didn't go for it in the end. Like, I had some stuff I had to pay for, but the tiers just weren't enough for me to
justify the price, because you have to pay a lot more, don't you? Because you have to get it through a different place. So if you have added costs, so yeah, if I was in your shoes, I'd probably hesitate as well. But yeah, no, as I said, nothing to worry about, my friend. It makes sense. All right, we're talking about Spider-Man at the minute. Let me see if I can get the graphics back up while we're all here. There we go. We're all here. Right. Okay. Rush. Spider-Man. I'm assuming you're all in on this wave, but what's your favourites and what's your highlights?
The comic ones, Morlan, Shriek, and Armadillo. So yes, I went for a whole wave because gotta have that Armadillo, man. That's just amazing.
Okay, for people who don't know, right? Because a lot of people, like including myself, don't know much about Armadillo, and like some people are saying he's not technically a spider villain. Like he's come across Spider-Man, but he's from other places. Where would you put Armadillo in a display? Where's he gonna go? Is he always an Avengers villain? Like where is he?
Well, I guess I'm kind of cheating with my display because I've got a whole villains display of the bar with no name type display. So he's doing that display. But it's like primarily it's like he's always been with like a Captain America villain. So he's always with Captain America, the different versions, even Sam Wilson. It's like the only time he's really shown up in Spider-Man is with the recent storyline where pretty much every animal-based villain or hero was being hunted.
Ah, nice.
So, but beyond that, he's always shown up in Captain America. So even waves that I've tried creating myself, so I always put him with Captain America. So Spider-Man just threw for a huge loop. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think I would have guessed it with 100 guesses. Shout out Justin M, who's just subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here on a Sunday. Armadillo's like, I think this is the Sunny channel is going to have to buy this guy as like the meat, the brute to his hood, because he's in the hood's gang, isn't he? I believe so. The Sunny channel needs to buy him to be the brute and be the muscle for his hood figure. But yeah, really, as I said, great wave. George, you go for any of these or want to plan on getting any of these?
Yeah, so I got the Miles, Doctor Strange, and the red and gold Spider-Man.
Oh, nice. That Doctor Strange is probably the best MCU Doctor Strange we've got so far. We'll probably get another and better one next year because that's how it goes. But it's definitely better than the previous ones we've got. What do you think of Armadillo? I'm assuming you have no idea who Armadillo is.
Yeah, I think he looks cool, but considering I don't know who he is and I don't really want to get a Morden and Shriek, I just couldn't really justify getting it.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who didn't know who Armadillo was. Many people didn't know who Armadillo was. Jamie, what about you? Who did you go for?
All of the Bath ones I went for.
So who doesn't have the Bath? The one Spider-Man?
Yeah.
So virtually everything apart from the Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I might stick him with my MODOK. He appeared in that show, didn't he?
I only watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't seen him in the show, but so Armadillo is in that Hulu. It's on Disney Plus, I think, for us. I do need. Is it any good? I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's background noise, but I weren't like, this is amazing or nothing. Did you enjoy it?
It's bad, but it's so bad that it's good.
So, by the way, if the stream crashes, Jay's Toys Collection UK, I think, just renewed his membership to a channel member. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If we go off stream, by the way, I'm like keep turning my head because Teddy, he's like chewing my wire. I have a land wire plugged in for my internet just so my stream doesn't crash, and he's like keeps chewing it. So I'm like keep bashing him away. So. Yeah, if I disappear, we know why. Okay, Teddy's fault. Be good, Teddy. Abnugler, if that is your real name, it's not your real name. Or's Ralph. It's a mystery. I'm just going to keep calling you Timmy O'Toole until then. Spider-Man.
It's Rafi O'Toole.
Raffio.
Rafi O'Toole.
Raffio 2. Why 2?
Yeah. O'Toole.
O2.
O'Toole.
Oh, Tool. It's my own joke. I didn't even get my own joke. What an idiot. Spider-Man, who do you want to get for this, or who have you already customised?
I pre-ordered Shriek and Moreland.
The comic figures, yeah. Makes sense. Would you not a fan of Armadillo? Do you want Armadillo? You just don't want to buy all the figures to get him?
I think he's cool. I just don't think I have the space for him. I don't know him that well. And well,
let me introduce you. Ralph O'Toole, this is Armadillo. Armadillo, this is Ralph O'Toole.
Oh, okay, then I'll go on pre-order the
easy. Now you know him. It's so easy. No, it's all good. Makes sense. All right, let me jump back down to the army builders then, because these are definitely a topic of conversation as well. So you know the score: army builders, scrolls, shield agents. So as we go through, your thoughts and how many you're buying. So Rush, you're underneath me. Start with you.
I actually haven't decided how many I'm gonna get. If you remember from your Thursday stream, I wish that it would have been one male, one female.
I agree. I'm on your team, by the way. I'm not mad at this 2-pack, but I would have preferred a female.
It's like Brandon says about all the different heads and accessories, but it's like, these are all my heads and accessories.
Yeah.
I'd rather, more bodies than actual heads.
Yeah, no, I don't. For the record, I don't think Brandon disagrees either. He's just trying to obviously focus on the positives of what there is there. But I think Brandon's on our page where ideally we would like a male and a female. Even he would think that.
Yeah, again, it's just a completely missed opportunity. It's like you could just include all the heads with a single body and sell us one pack, but it's like you're selling a 2-pack. It's like make it one male, one female. It's like right there. You had the setup.
Yep, so close. I agree. I definitely agree. I still want some extra shield agents though, so I'll be in. I hope they're not as wobbly, as the ones we've already got. I'm hoping they fix that. I'm a little bit. I know this is a tiny nitpick, right? But I'm annoyed that we only get one head with the silver visor. Do you know, like, because that's the actual normal head. So, like, what happens if I don't want a shield agent with a red visor? Like, give me the option. So again, small nitpick, but.
The one thing I would say with the heads is the Asian-looking heads. Like that does look like Jimmy Woo from the comic. So that may be the only one that I actually keep as a human head, not the helmet head, because that does look like one of the actual comic shield agents.
Yeah, nice placeholder. We have got obviously the unmasked Durkanga. We've got the unmasked Nick Fury as well. So if you're army building, there's definitely a few human characters you can throw into that blend. What about scrolls? You must be getting some scrolls.
I'll probably do maybe like just 4 scrolls. It's like I've got the super scroll, and it's like, as you see my cosmic setups, I've got a huge setup, but it's like it's still limited in space, and I don't know where I would be able to throw army builders in on that space. So it's something. I think these are going to come out in October with the HasCon. Although it's like, and this wasn't brought up with the first group. Dan Yoon actually commented that his favorite Marvel Legends wave is going to get announced in September.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we haven't talked about that.
So, into Apocalypse 3, come on!
Hey, I'm with you, Rich. I want a third set, but it's like, so I'm expecting that they're actually going to do another fan first set sometime this month.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you could. You're right.
Just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, you're right. As I said, they do always do a panel at those events as well. So they could wait until then to actually show it off and put it up for pre-order straight away. But yeah, they could do another one. We have got, as I said, nearly 6-7 weeks before that. So yeah, plenty of time for a random Marvel Legends stream. But yeah, I'm curious of that. So Dan Yoon said his favourite Marvel Legends wave is going to get revealed. We know, well, we assume we're not getting another AOA because I think they said they're not doing another one. And he loves Spider-Man. There's a rumoured Spider-Man wave. Spider-Man?
Maybe a retro.
I'm not. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to curse it, Rush. But yeah, you're right. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, now it's in the universe. Let's see what happens. Okay, Rich, Army Builders. What's there? Like, I'm assuming you're on our page as well. You would have liked a female option, but are you happy like what we've got?
No, I wanted 2 females. Like, I can't give a shit about this box at all.
If it had a female in there, though.
I'd have ordered 10, Dan. I would have ordered 10 of them easily.
Yeah, no. They must be. Well, they must know. They must know because they have done female shield agents before, so they must know it has something they've not revisited recently. So maybe we get female shield agents the same way as this. Like if they give us a 2-pack of females with lots of interchangeable heads and stuff like this, but we just have to wait another 6 months for it, I wouldn't be mad at them. I'd be like, okay, I get it. You did a male box set, a female box set. So, but we shall see. So yeah, but scrolls. You any interest in scrolls?
Yeah, so I've ordered 3 of the scrolls because I want them to like fill out my Fantastic Four display. So
where have you ordered them from?
Wait, ordered?
Oh, not ordered. I'm going to order.
Say.
Apologies. Okay. Apologies.
All of us were like, hang on, where's Rich buying his toys?
My secret sauce.
He's like, where's Quinn?
You give myself away.
I was like, shit, let's go to AliExpress. That's why I know where else are they going to be. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, the same. I'm assuming these are going to be on Pulse for US and UK.
AliExpress, I've gone good lately in that if it doesn't ship within the time, then you get like your full thing refunded. Because like I ordered all those Fantastic Four figures that they told me were in stock. None of them shipped, so I got all my money back. So there we go.
AliExpress, people think it's some dodgy foreign website. Look, it's a foreign website, but AliExpress is basically the Eastern world's version of eBay. So like Russia, Asia, they use AliExpress the same way we use eBay. So it's a completely trustworthy site. It's just a foreign site, but it doesn't mean it's not trustworthy. And just like eBay UK and US, I'm sure there's official stores that sell their stuff through AliExpress.
It is completely official. Like,
yeah, it's legit.
Jones Gobbles Eternals back in February, officially.
Yeah. That was a bad. That's a bad example, Rich. That's a bad. Look, I'm trying to get this AliExpress sponsorship deal from a discount code. That was a bad example, but still,
AliExpress is where I got my Fing Fang Foom. So.
There you go. I'm just saying, AliExpress people, if you've not had a look, not that we should be encouraging this type of stuff, but it's worth have a look. Have a look if there's something you're after. They do some random stuff as well, but there's some crazy kit bashes on there as well, like stupid kit bashes. Some of them don't even make sense. Some of them you're like, where did you get that head from? Like, no, that head doesn't exist, but weird. Okay.
Speaking of heads, got a question for Rich. Since the Skrull army builder's coming with a smaller head that will go on a basic body, are you going to be buying multiples to have that extra head go onto other figures to kind of simulate the Secret Invasion storyline?
No.
You could. You're completely right though, Rush. Like, as I said, you could use those extra heads and just pop them on random figures in your display and just have a secret Easter egg invasion through the collection. You could do it. Look how spread out your collection is. You could just pop in a few little scrolls and then say to your son, right, go and spot the scrolls, and he'd be there for hours just looking for the scrolls amongst your collection. It's a good game to play. Like, every week, just change who a scroll is. I want to play that game. Let's start a game show. We can do it. George, what about you? Army builders? Have you army builders? It's a rich man's game. Like, even Mark Tak, who used to have the crown, had to tap out. So I think at the minute, from Group 1, Dante was like getting 10 of each. So I think Dante may be the new army building king. But does any of these intrigue you at all?
I think the shield agents look really good. I might get one pack, but I don't think I'll like go out.
Oh, you were cutting out a little bit there, my friend. Is that?
Yeah, I think my internet was going down a bit.
Oh, it's all good. I was panicking. I always panic if it's like, shit, is it me? Is it someone else? So it's all good. It's not a problem. Jamie, what about you? You in for these army builders?
If Dante's still in the chat, I'm going to get 10. But if
not, Dante, wherever Dante is, he's cheering for you. His hands are up.
If not, then I'll get. I think I'll get like 3 scrolls and 2 shield packs.
Yeah, I'm an even numbers guy. So I've got to get even. So I think I'm going to get 2 shield packs and 4 scrolls. I think that's where I'm sitting. If I may not get them all at the same time, depending on the budget, but that's what I aim to get. But I think maybe more scrolls than that. All right, Ted, what's going on? So I've got so many figures on the floor because I'm rearranging the display. I just don't want to curse myself and see him running out the room with a figure in his mouth. Especially
get a Dark Phoenix, Teddy. Get a Dark Phoenix.
No, that's upstairs. But like Captain Britain's lingering, and I've still got to send him back to Hasbro. So like, I keep joking to Ryan that Teddy's at him, but if Teddy actually eats him, it's going to be like the boy who cried wolf. Ralph, what about you?
I'm probably just going to get 2 scrolls.
Yeah, these scrolls are great. I think these will be very popular. I don't think we've had any army builders sell out and pulse, but these might get there because I can see a lot of people getting on these. Lots of places they can go. As I said, they can invade your collections and displays. Army builders. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, sorry, I know I've already mentioned this maybe once or twice this week, last couple of weeks, whatever it's been. Who are you barking at? Oh no, I have to go and see who he's barking at. Let's go around the gambit and talk about Excalibur. Can you just hear him barking, by the way?
Yeah.
What barking? Really?
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I don't even know where he is. All right, Excalibur. Start with Rush, we'll go round. I'll be back.
Oh, I'm so in for this set. I only wish that it would have been a larger set that included Rachel. So, but yeah, I've already got, again, space all set up for it, so I'm waiting on this. To you, Rich.
I love Megan and I love Captain Britain. I hate Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde is the worst. She is the worst of all X-Men. They should have put Rachel as figure 3 and not Kitty Pryde. And the only person I hate more than Kitty Pryde is Abnegla.
See, the thing that with Kitty Pryde is like, she was called Shadowcat here. I love that name. I hate that they actually got rid of that name. It's like going back to just Kitty. It's like, or now Kate Pryde, but it's like just call her Shadowcat. It's such a cool name.
She's a crap character. No one wants her. Over to you, George. What do you think?
The only really character that I care about in this 2-pack is Captain Britain, because I'm not too familiar with the other two, but I'll probably still get the 3-pack just to get in.
Jamie?
Who's next? Jamie? Yeah.
I'm definitely getting this pack. Otherwise, I wouldn't be British. I think it's something that every household needs. Who's next? Rafa.
Yeah, I'm getting this pack for sure. I don't know why the hate for Shadowcat. Rich M.
It's because she's not Jubilee. It's like, so when I was like reading X-Men,
the worst character in the whole world is this Tigra lady or whatever.
Whoa! Oh man, if I could kick you now, I would, but I can't. We're better down the well.
I was like that with Kitty Pryde in the X-Men movies. She weren't rogue, so she turned up in the third one, and it was like her relationship with Bobby in those movies just wound me up.
Oh, I'm waiting for the MCU to just completely redo them. It's like the Fox. I hated all the castings. Like Hugh Jackman was amazing and Patrick Stewart was, but it's like the rest of them is like, please waiting for a recast. I'm waiting for that new set of actors come out. Hopefully Marvel does it better.
Do you know what he was chewing?
Oh no!
This is what I mean. Dangerous. He was chewing it. He dropped it out of his mouth, and he was barking at him because he's been attacking spiders recently. So he probably thought it was a big bug. He literally stole Baby Hulk.
None of my figures on the bottom shelf.
This is what I mean. Like now he's barking.
It's begun, Dan. It's begun.
Seriously, I've had to put him back downstairs. And can you still hear him barking? I hope you can.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I need to open the. This ain't gonna be good. Where's Amanda? Fucking hell. Right, may have to cut this stream early. Where were we? Yeah, who's talking about Excalibur? Everyone's buying one though, right?
Yeah, every house in the UK is buying one.
Sorry,
we're talking about Richard's hate for Shadowcat.
Oh yeah. I've heard about that already. Everyone buying Excalibur though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Did everyone see the Captain Britain reveal?
No.
Was that Super Sorrel did that one? I can't remember.
Funny people. Right. I'm jumping straight to the duck race, people. I do apologise. I'm not even joking. Right, let's do some duck races because the missus ain't back and that dog's barking his head off. I'm going to mad at her. She knows our stream today. Duck race. Okay, let's do it, people. If you want to be involved in today's duck race, then now is the time. Let me get the official league back up, all right? There we are. These are the official standings of the duck race, right? So let's get into some duck racing. Let me go to the chat real quick. Who wants to race? All right, so I want to see a duck emoji. You got a couple of minutes, probably less than that, to chat. And if you comment with the duck emoji underneath mine, you're in, okay? So there you go. Now's your opportunity. Get involved. I want to see a duck emoji under that, and you can be entered into the race. So while that is there, the league standings on the board. Now, Rich, if you can get a second place, a first place today, you go to the top. I like you, Damien, and the Wolf Mother, probably the only people that can sort of beat. No, I guess anyone in third place if they get a first place today. Anyway, it's close. What are you thinking? What are you hoping for?
I just want that Sentinel off you, Dan, so I'm really in it. I'm in it to win it now.
Yeah, no, that's... I said it would be a great prize, but I don't know that it will be that great. Right, the rules are, people, first place 10 points, second place 6 points, third place 3 points, fourth place 2 points, fifth place 1 point. These points will continuously run throughout the whole year until someone gets 50 points. The first person to 50 points wins this grand prize, this grand mystery prize. What is it? Not even I know. It's that much of a mystery, but there'll be a prize is the main thing. So yeah, that's the duck racing, and I'll get it up on the board. So I need to, and I'm going to end it now. So stop. All right. Stop. Right. So you now need to give me a couple of minutes so I can get these names in. Okay, so everyone who's been on the
Numbers
stream
shoot
today,
up when the ducks start. It's like back up to 70 now.
I know. It's like people know. All right, I'm just copying these names from in between my two comments, okay? And please don't put more than one duck as well, or more than one comment, because then I've got to go back and delete who didn't put two, blah, blah, blah. Laser Pants and Dante, you're in, don't worry about it. I see you. Right, let's go. Okay, so, all right. Let's have some small talk amongst yourself while I do this, okay? I appreciate that. All right. Oh, silence. Nice.
Small talk. Rich, why don't you tell us how Shadowcat hurt you?
She was just when I was like reading X-Men comics, she was rubbish because she was in like I always found Excalibur. Sorry, Dad, but listen, but it was like the rubbish X-Men team because they were in Britain, so that was like I could go and visit them. Everyone else was in New York. That was like much more exciting. That's just me. That's my own issues with Kitty Pryde, and I just love Jubilee more.
Well, Shadowcat was the original Kitty Pryde. She was Wolverine's partner before Jubilee was. So.
Yeah, but Jubilee did better. Come on, it's like the second child, isn't it? The first child's always the test run, and the second one's always the best.
No, I'm the third child. I'm the first child, so I don't agree with that statement. My mum and dad got it right the first time.
I'm number 7, so.
Oh, bloody hell. I always say Mum and Dad got it right the first time around, so I was so good they wanted to try again, but they could never replicate.
I agree.
Lucky number 7.
Right, hang on, nearly there. Just basically, go on.
Just for that, you should take Rich M out of it.
Sneaky. See, the competitiveness starts. It all starts. All right, I'm nearly there.
I need a win so I can get it.
Everyone
I just want to get on the board.
Yeah, get on the board. That's just what I mean. It's hard to get on the board. Just only 5 places, and like there's a lot of people in the race.
I just need to finish over with Rich. That's all.
Okay.
Ash beefing with me just because Brandon doesn't beef with him, so he started to beef with me now because I beef back.
I think the people in 4th place on the league are a good group of people.
Yeah, I see what he's doing there. I'll just keep that up while you're talking.
I'll
There you
say
go.
this: the past 2 weeks when you shuffle everything, I've been that first duck the past 2 weeks. I'm not going to win being that first duck.
You're here. You're here today, right? So I'll shuffle until you're happy, all right? Not a problem.
Thank you. Can I pull Amanda and just say, I better win it this time?
She's not in. That's why my dog's barking. She's out somewhere. They're phoning me because they probably want me to go and pick her up, but they can wait. There's ducks that got to be raced, for God's sake. They've been waiting all 2 weeks for this. Right. I'm just making sure that Phil doesn't have all of his accounts in here, the sneaky bastard. I think we're good. Okay, I'm just going to read out names, and if I forgot anybody, whoops. Do you know what? I don't even have time. This is it. This is it. All right, I'm doing it. Can you still hear Teddy? He's not happy. Yeah, I do apologise. I feel bad. I do apologise. Oh shit! I need to make sure everyone who's today's stream is all in.
I think Z-Man put in the Discord that he was at a wedding or something.
Do you know what? Z-Man, I don't mind putting Z-Man in. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, if people may be in twice, but I genuinely don't have time to go through and check it. Is someone's name Quack Quack, or does someone just write Quack Quack? Yeah, I'll put Z-Man in. Z-Man. I'll put Nathan in. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, if anyone's in twice, then it's your lucky week. Just a one-off. I've got to rush this, okay? You got lucky. But right, I'm doing it. You go, it's happening. How many we got? 54 people. Okay, done. Okay, setting it. What do we do? 1:30, yeah?
Yeah.
1:30.
Will the ducks finish first, or will Teddy break through the door? Which
one
happens is?
I know, yeah. See him dive at me like, literally, I'm gutted that he's had that in his mouth, because that means like the interest has started, like Rich said. Thank God he didn't swallow it. Oh my God, I would have never have found that either if he had swallowed that. Well, I probably would have at the vets.
You would have found it in
my
a couple of days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm shuffling. Rush, tell me when you're happy. All right. I'm shuffling.
As long as I'm not number one, I'm happy.
Okay. Who's up there at the top? I can't even see, mate.
No weapons, number one.
He's there at the bottom. Who's up there? Amanda's still ringing me. Can't you?
Someone with a really short name.
Hang on, wait. All right, okay, let's do this. Okay, so Rush is happy, I'm happy, everyone's in there. Good luck to everybody. Everyone who's here live, we've got 75 people here in the chat. We all know you're here for the duck race. You don't care about toys. Let's do this. Again, if you're in it twice, just don't say anything. You got lucky this week because we've got to start racing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go! And we're off, people. We're off. It's another duck race. I'm just going to turn my head and look at the screen with a bigger screen. Okay, so displayed. Was that Tanner who just went up to the front and then dropped way back? No, he's still there. Oh shit, maybe he's in twice. Whoop, lucky Tanner. Nathan T is in there, up there. Then we got Hero Collections now at the front with Tanner. Someone's smartly dressed duck has just joined to the front. We got a pink duck. Oh, this is quite a lot. ZMAN came out of nowhere today. Jay's Collection Toys UK's there. The Fuchsia's there. I can see him in the back. Some duck has got a a green mohawk. Oh my god, Mark Quack is the pink duck, Omega Weapon. Too many duck. There's Tanner, he's got a nice lead. But at the minute, I think he's racing himself. So if Tanner finishes twice, all right, that doesn't count, all right, Tanner. Damn, stupid Teddy. He gave Teddy that bloody Marvel Legend, didn't he? It was a conspiracy. Okay, who's at the front there? Okay, Phil Jones with the cap on, trying to seem younger than he is there. Look with his backwards cap. Rush is at the front. That's nice, Rush, but you don't want to lead at this stage, all right? No, I don't. You want to just wait. You want to come out of nowhere. To be honest, you don't want to see your name. Poor Tom always finishes last. Tom, you're up there. You're the pink duck, and you're holding good safe. Maverick 5 UK. He's got the crown on. We've got Tech and Collect now, who's a solid leader at this stage, but this isn't the late stage you want to be a leader at. It's about to change now. The last 10 seconds. Tom, you're the pink duck. You may stay clear. We got the new channel member, the JWJ. Can't remember. I can't read names, people. But anyway, this is all going to change. Rush is actually happening. No! Oh my god! It actually happened. Oh my god! Oh my god! We can get an actual live interview with the winner right now. Rush, you're here live. You witnessed the victory. What have you got to say? How did you make it happen?
I copied Amanda's approach, just saying that I better win this before it started.
Yeah, well, it worked. It worked. You seemed to come out of nowhere then. That was nice. So let's look at the leaderboard. Okay, so can't really tell from there. Second place, Jamie. Jamie, you may have took first place now, Jamie. How many points did you have on the board?
4. I was fourth with you.
Okay, so you've got 3 points. Okay, so you jump. Okay, so you jump past Rich now. It seems. Cloud is third place. Cloud gets some points on the board. I like this. I like seeing the regulars up there at the top. I appreciate that. And Tom finally gets some points on the board. Tom, Mini Plastic Moiver. Round of applause for Tom. He's been waiting for this moment for 10 weeks now. He's been racing ducks, and these ducks finally up there. The training Tom has persisted, and now you're now on the board. And Brandon gets the 5th place. Oh my god, that's the guy who didn't make me buy the 3rd Sentinel. I may take his points. Who's 6th place? No, I'm joking. Brandon gets some points on the board. Wait, Brandon was there twice. Who was
disqualified?
This is what I knew. There was people in there twice. That's ridiculous. You're lucky. Yeah, you're lucky. If you were placed twice, Brandon, I would have disqualified you. But as I said, this week, Teddy's on. Brandon does love dogs, and Teddy's the reason he's on the board today, I guess. So this Rush duck race. I do apologise, people, but there we go. There it is. So Rush, you have. Let me look at the points board again, and we haven't crashed this week's stream. So this week's stream is still a success in my eyes. Right. Okay. So Rush gets 10 points. Jamie adds another 6 points to the board. Cloud Foxwell, he adds another 3 points if he's already placed. We'll have to have a look in a minute. Tom finally gets some points on the board with 2 points, but it's still points on the board. And Brandon adds some points to the board as well with 1 point. So he's made his mark. He's off the mark. That's what you need. You need to get off the mark. So if we go and have a look at the actual rankings. I can't edit the rankings as we're here live, but we can have a quick little glance and analysis. So Jamie had 3 points. He's now got 6 today. So Jamie, you'll jump up to 9. So, okay, so Rich will still be in front of you by a point. Cloud had a point on the board. So Cloud with 3 points will now jump up to maybe joint 3rd or 4th place, probably joint 4th place. With Ralph has got points on the board already. Brandon hadn't had points on the board, or did Tom. So basically Tom, Mini Plastic Multiverse, and Brandon Hero Collections both get some points on the board and get added to the list. Rush. Again, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. At first place, right, jump takes you straight to like a contender. So this is what I mean. You're proof, right? So everyone out there getting involved with these duck races, see how the numbers are dropped off now the race is finished. They're like, right, the race is over, I'm done. But no, there's proof. You can not even have any points on the board, but then if you get a random first place, you jump straight up there and you're a contender because nobody has got 2 wins yet. 2 wins, it means you're well out in front. But I'll adjust the table and I'll make sure I get those updated points out there. But that must be good. I always like seeing some regulars on the board as well. So Cloud had some more points. Jamie had some more points. Rush jumped straight up there. Joint now with Rich. Rich and Rush now both on 10 points. So you started off really, really good, Rich, didn't you? You got like a week 1 first place, right? Or week 2 first place?
Yeah, I would have got away with this with those pesky kids. Come on.
Well, I did shuffle a couple of times as well, so that must have worked to Rush's advantage. But gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. As I said, I need to go before my dog has a fit, and Amanda is stranded in the street somewhere. She's went to like a festival today, so okay. Right, so go around the gambit. I need to go and open the door. Rush, where can the people find you online?
Instagram, rushfx.ml. Rich?
I'm Displayed Once, and you can find me at Displayed Once on Instagram. What would you, George, that way?
You can find me on Instagram at George_W_101.
And then me, it's Instagram at JMG Toys.
And you can find me at Instagram at Nuggler and
Done a while. You've done a while.
And Dan's disappeared.
And hating on tigers.
Yeah, you can find Dan in crafts this year with his new band.
I don't know. I don't even know if he knows his name yet. He's like, I've taught him how to take a treat, but that's not a trick, is it? So like, taught him no trick so far. As we went around the gambit, as everyone spread the love, I would also post it in the.
We have.
Well, I appreciate you all, gentlemen. I'm also going to put it all in the chat as well. I didn't have. Oh, I do have Rich's here. I know Rich's anyway off by heart, but all right, there we go. So the only person we missed from this group 2 was Javi. So Javi, if you're out there, my friend, I do apologise. I did add you in group 2, but I haven't seen him in the chat earlier. But it's not a problem. There's always next time. So there you go in the chat. Make sure everyone's following each other. Spread the love, all that good stuff. I appreciate everyone who stuck around as well. We still got Cloud, Mini Plastic Multiverse, Omega Weapon, Phil Jones, of course. I think Brandon's lurking. Yeah, there he is, 5th place. He's not happy with Brandon, though. He's not happy with Brandon. Tax stood around. Jay's Toys Collection UK, Cheeky Monkey, Tech and Collect, the Wolf Pack, Wolf Mother was in for a little bit as well. Tanner's still about. I appreciate everyone. As I said, thank you to the first lot of guests as well. Always nice when one of the Infinity Equation boys can join us. We've had Laser Pants last time and then Dante this week as well, so that's always fun. Have to get Alex on now and just slowly go around the gambit. But no, Screw Toys in there as well. Mark Rose, Tyler, Fabulous Disaster. Laser Pants was even joining us for a duck race as well, which appreciate it. But gentlemen, until next time, people, hopefully there'll be more stuff to talk about. By the next time we do this, we'll have a special guest with Rush and with Cloud and with everyone else with their Sentinels, and we'll just be sitting here crying. Hopefully, fingers crossed, keep us updated, Rush, keep us updated. Until next time, people, let's wave them out. Beautiful. What's that in your hand, Ralph? What are you waving? The walkie-talkie. Has it got a sticky label with your name on it? Like, did you print it yourself? That's the next step, right?
Not anymore.
To make it authentic. That's the next step. Everyone still in the chat, we appreciate you. If you're watching this on replay, then we appreciate you watching Legends and Liquor on the replay, the more casual Sunday stream, the virtual hangout, just talking toys, racing ducks, you know, normal people stuff. So yeah, click some videos, check out the playlists, buy some toys, become a channel member and come and join us on a stream. And yeah, we appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. I don't think Amanda's in a good mood with me. She had to get a taxi home in the end. I just had to open the door for her. I'm in her bad books. I sort of want to stay on the stream because she's going to beat me up now. Going to set Teddy on me.